Very
All right, I heard I was put in a backpack or something, hangover.
So,
backpack,
what happened
just
last
straight
time?
fucking strapped
Actually, you know
on
what?
like a baby.
All that you remember last time is that you drank a lot, and then you went to a church at some point, and you hang around over there, but you were still drinking while it was going on.
Hmm?
And then eventually you got back to your room, and you just sort of fell asleep. But
I love it.
after a little while, you end up waking up, and you're sort of like curled up. You're just like, God, this is a lot less comfortable than I was before. So why is it so cold as well? What is this? You just like you open your eyes and you look around, and as you open your eyes and look up, you see looking down at you is a very large, very intimidating elk who's just staring at you. He's about 2 inches from your face.
Oh shit!
And he's just looking at you, and you open your eyes, and it looks pretty like you feel like you've reacted enough, and he goes like, "Okay, he's awake now. We must go onwards to vengeance."
And did the elk say that?
Yes.
All right, I'm very confused. I love it.
Anyway, and so the elk like looks around at the rest of the group, who's like mostly they're packed, they're ready, they look like they're about to head off. And he steps away from the group, and he just says, "I'll be waiting over here. Tell me when you're ready to go on our quest." Big pushes past Baron.
Oh,
He's like waiting over here.
Morning, sleepyhead.
All right, can someone just get me back on the ground, please? Where the fuck am I?
I'm cold. I'm scared.
I'm cold. I'm scared.
we're up
Explain
in
the
the mountains.
elk, please.
Well,
That's the guy that saved your life.
yeah, it's Bestie.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's gonna help us. Well, we're gonna help him out. I think we're gonna possibly kill Strahd.
Sounds good. At least
Down
he's
for
friendly.
that?
It's alright, you haven't missed much. Yeah.
There was a ghoul that could like walk on air or whatever, but
Okay, so the elk is actually the mad mage then.
yeah,
Ah, so we found him.
yeah, we found him. He kind of found us, but
Are we sure that the elk's the mad mage?
Or
yeah,
just a
I'm pretty
summon,
sure
maybe.
he's. I mean, I heard the way he speaks. He is quite mad.
It could be a witch
He fits
Not
at least
the
half that
werewolf.
description.
acting like the Mad Mage.
Possibly, but it was the elk that saved you, so
Yeah.
must have some sort of power.
It was the weirdest shit I've ever seen, says Soldar.
Alright, so now when I'm awake, I want to take a moment to just thank the elk for slowing down my fall.
You want to go and run up to him and start talking to him?
Yeah.
I guess. I guess
Well,
when you
might
run
as
over
well
there,
start going, yeah.
Soldar like pops over and just says, "Well, in that case, I'll be going back.
Thanks for all the help.
It was no issue. Just a part of my employ.
Travel safe.
I'll try my best. Should be a lot easier when I'm on my own, though. Make sure
Alright.
you watch where you step. These places can get quite icy.
Thank you. Yes, we will.
Oh, yes,
Are you sure you want to leave straight away after like having those creatures attack us, and you want to go all the way back?
the idea is that you guys have had a night's sleep at this point.
Okay,
Yeah.
So
and then he's gonna
everything's
skulk
set.
away. Like he's very stealthy because he's a tracker.
So it's not as if it's dark out right now. It's supposed to be
okay.
bright.
Okay, so
But yeah,
Mr.
and then he goes off in the other direction you all came from.
Yeah.
so Mr.
just-
Elk,
Yes. What is it, small human?
I didn't introduce myself, and I guess my first impression wasn't that good, but I just want to say thank you for slowing my fall when we entered this world.
Slowing your fall?
I saw you right before I hit the ground or the water.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh man, that took a lot out of me. I'll be totally honest. What was your name again?
I'm Fubs. Nice to meet you.
Oh. Yes, I am Morden Canum, the great mage.
I've heard about you. It's very nice to finally meet you. And thanks again for saving me.
No problemo. Well, now we must move on towards, like I said before, vengeance. Just in case anyone was listening. We need to make sure that we get my power back, and then we will head straight to the gates of Strahd and kill him.
God!
Let's go.
let's go.
Hey, let's go.
And he starts trotting ahead of the group, and he starts off really quickly at first, and then he realizes you're all a lot slower than him, and he slows down.
My legs are tiny.
It's like,
Wait.
keep up, come on. Who wants to control the currently comatose
Oh, I can do
Mithril?
it. I'm back on the job.
You're just holding his hand.
Can I have him connected to my character, please?
Yeah, sure. I don't. You can just sort of. You can select both of them, right? He'd like
One away
drag
from
and
the
select both.
other.
Oh, actually, no. I need to give you ownership temporarily. I also
Where
want
is
to-
Smith Rander? Is he not here today?
No, he's just a little bit late.
Okay.
Figure permissions. Georgia is now also the owner of Mithril. Safe. And you're no longer the owner of Fubs.
I own myself now.
In any case, the journey over to like further and further into the mountains is for the most part a lot easier than it was at the start, because it seems like you instead of going just up the mountain, he's taking you in a sort of a path around it. But for the most part, it's hard for you to like tell exactly where you are outside of just looking back at the where the village is, because you can sort of see it off in the distance. Sometimes you lose yourself in the undergrowth or the trees growing over the top. But for the most part, it's kind of easy to tell where you're going, because most of the time you're following the slightly glowing blue deer.
Yeah.
But regardless, since you are still going over rough terrain, I want you all to make a survival check.
Survival check.
And you don't have advantage because you don't have Soldar anymore.
Okay.
This
Where
one's
is
easier than the
survival?
last one, though.
The snow is
there
not
it
what I'm
is.
used to.
You're just not used to this place. You're like it's a
What
lot
is
more
this shit?
flatter
There's
where you're
mushrooms
from.
around here.
It's DC 8, because it's a lot easier than it was before.
Like, Guzzle's got
You
us.
still have 2 failures.
Why? It's fine.
So if you don't roll good on a survival, you just die here, or what?
No.
What about
Because
this then?
of what's going on, and like basically you've got a stack of exhaustion,
Oh,
which gives you disadvantage on ability checks.
I see.
There should be 2 more, Georgia.
I did mine.
Yeah.
Well, can you also do storms?
Mm-hmm.
What was the last
And
one?
it's Levy.
It's levies.
Levy's not rolled yet.
Mhm.
Oh, the 17 from the fucking comatose Mithrin door.
He's going by pure instinct.
peering over the shoulder of.
It's because I'm
Pretzel.
fucking carrying him, Loki.
Are you carrying him, or are you like leading him? Because he's quite
Well,
big.
It makes sense. That's why the rolls are so high. They can see more. They're
Oh,
up in
true.
the sky. I'm just
Good.
dangling with just barely looking. He's not even unconscious. He's just sitting there
Motherfucker.
getting a free ride.
Oh. I assume Levy something's happened. Are you there, Levy?
Sorry,
Oh, yeah. Hmm.
I was checking up something. Sorry. Say again?
Since you're going through the outskirts of the mountain, I want you to do another survival check without advantage this time, because you don't have Soldar.
Alright.
It's easier than the last one though, because this is you're going around the mountain as opposed to up it.
Everyone
So
or
DC 8. Everyone's made one.
Is the moose gonna make one as well?
The moose doesn't need to make one. No, he's a moose.
Okay.
He's
What
also an
happens to
elk.
us failures then?
Huh?
What happens to us failures?
The failures are the people who, for the most part, have found trouble, like basically in terms of footing or otherwise, and it's been a lot harder for them to make the journey upwards. So it's tripping over things. It's maybe you're never actually falling off of anything dangerous, but regardless, you
Just
just
like,
expend
the occasional,
more energy, basically.
Like twisted ankle sort of thing, sore
Mhm.
feet, not used to walking over this sort of terrain.
And I will want you to do a stack of exhaustion.
Stack of exhaustion. Oh,
Yep, you can track that using your character. There should be a little thing that's based around exhaustion.
God damn it.
Since you did have a sleep last time, I think we did remove like stacks of the
Yeah,
exhaustion.
remove one of it when you do a.
That's what happens when
Right.
we go off into the wilderness, though. You're not on
Yeah.
like flat roads.
So I have one
If I
stack
knew
now.
it was
Is
gonna
that
be like
correct?
this, I would have been a ranger.
I have
Yeah,
one stack of exhaustion.
it.
Is that correct?
Yeah,
Yes.
I already got one already.
Oh.
So
Everyone is very exhausted because of what's been happening recently.
I'm putting it up to 2.
I've been sleeping on someone's back,
Oh
so
wait,
I guess...
actually no, you slept last night, didn't you, Georgia?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Then
did
you got
did
rid
you
of
click the
one
long
stack.
rest? Did you click the long rest?
I did.
I didn't climb the mountain
Didn't
up
you
to
have
here.
to?
I slept on someone's back.
Yeah.
Some people had to.
I think I might have.
Storm had
long-
1 stack, at 2 stacks.
As long as you click the long rest, it'll be
Storm,
correct
yeah,
time.
but Storm got rid of one stack when he rested.
Yeah, but there was.
Yeah, so
I
I
think
was
there
on
was somebody
1.
else who still had, was it?
Actually, but
That's
don't you get rid of? Yeah, you get rid of like one stack, don't you?
Because I did a long rest at the end of the session, and it.
Yeah, I think you should be on 0, Georgia. I don't know. Maybe
No,
there's
but
something
it
wrong.
said I was on 1, so I guess I'm on 2 now.
But you don't. You didn't lose. You didn't go down 1. You succeeded on both yours.
Yes, you didn't go. You didn't get a stack of exhaustion because you
You're
succeeded.
doing fine. The only ones who did
Survival
were
check.
Baron, Fobs, and Cypher.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm on 1 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still on 1. Yeah.
And I'm on 1 as well. Should I have 2 or...?
No, you should be on 1.
Alright.
Mithrandor changes to 2.
No, he succeeded as well.
Passes as well. Yeah, you got 17.
Everyone here is exhausted.
That's fine though. That's just ability checks. Like,
Just ability checks.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. As long as we can still beat the shit out of stuff, we'll be fine.
In any case, eventually it does get to the point where you've been led around the mountain. It's been a little bit of a harsh journey there. Some people were just exhausted beforehand. Other people got exhausted on the way there. But regardless, it does get to the point where eventually there's a sort of like drop, a little like sort of going down. It seems like there's a little break in the generally kind of flat area that you're in, and the elk starts moving down it, Mordenkainen. He kind of like it seems to sort of go further and further down into a sort of mini ravine, until eventually then takes another left, sort of almost into the wall of the ravine itself, into some sort of cracked, a very large one that it seems probably came about just some weird natural disaster that happened millions of years ago. There are a few trees scattered inside it, like in the base as well.
Are you sure this is safe in here?
Oh, it's perfectly fine. I've been here for the last 3 months or so, I think. Ever since my failure against the terrible Strahd.
Are there any just like looking around? Are there any like trees or plants like growing near the entrance, like near the crack?
So at the very in view of the light, like straight above, there's a collection of some trees. But as you go into this sort of crack in the side of the ravine, they sort of start to disappear. Apart from maybe some moss or likes on the walls.
I would like to just talk to them and just ask them if they could like grow their roots in a way that would hold the ceiling up inside.
Wait, how did they respond exactly?
It's just that they can understand what I'm saying, but they can't tell me back what to do. But I can like still persuade them to do things. Or, like,
minor things.
Stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
so
in you look around and you talk to some moss that's growing on the wall, and you just ask it just to pulse if this place is safe, if it's not going to cave in, and there's a pretty like little like pulse upwards and backwards.
Okay, it's safe.
It seems like it's safe.
Okay.
In any case, I'll move you over to that map quickly. Cool.
Yeah, so it says I have advantage on all charisma checks you make to influence them.
I just double checked that. I'm pretty sure you said the full war, right? So
I get the plants to do my bidding.
Yes, I am in control.
Very slowly.
As you go further into the cave, I'm going to assume, since it's dark enough that you can't actually see inside here, you like light torches and the like.
Yeah, and there's also the casting of light from
Mithrandor, yeah.
Mithrandor, yeah. So we have light on.
Who is the other one?
On him.
Oh wow! What the fuck? Can you see something like way above you, Ben?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I see like a beam. Oh, now it's gone.
Oh, whoopsies.
Let's pretend we didn't see anything.
Well, yeah, and there's also Mordenkainen.
I can just see a black
follow
screen.
me. We're just going up this some of these little
lights. Where are the lights?
I believe Fubs should a few. I might put Mithrandor will have one.
I'll cast light on myself as well.
And Mithrandor will do it
I don't
himself
see
too.
anything at the moment, so.
I don't even know where my character is.
Ooh, cozy.
Yeah,
There's
it's all the
actually
way at the
a
bottom.
thunderstorm above me right now, Ira.
Ooh.
It sets the mood.
Oh, there we go.
Ah, light.
Yes, you can see. I'll put one on you as well.
Goes you know.
Day token. There you go. 2 people got light on them.
Lovely.
In any case, Mr. Elk starts. He gallops off like some sort of steep stairs and just starts going up them, like sort of up into the roof. Follow me. It's a little bit trippery. Try not to trip or anything. He's sort of jumping up
God.
like quite high spaces. And...
I'm so tired. This is not what you want to do at the end of a
no,
journey.
it isn't. Oh, come on! You're all so slow. Come on. And
Dragging a
that's
man.
beneath me.
as you approach and eventually gets to the point where he does one large leap onto this sort of wooden area up here, he's standing above you and he looks down at you and he says, "Welcome to the mansion of Baratok. I created this myself." And you can see, with like the sort of lights, like your torches, that there seems to be a mansion almost grown into the like the stone around you. It juts out as if it was just a perfectly created by man. But despite the fact that if you look over to the corners and look at all of the like to the walls,
It just
it like
into the
melds into it. Yeah.
Wow, very interesting.
And as he's looking at all of you, his back legs kick open the door.
Oh my god, it's disco in there.
Says, "Come inside, everyone come in. This is my humble abode." Yes, yes.
Yo.
Humble.
Oh, this is fancy.
Yes, it's a little bit. There's some issues going on right now, but I'm sure you can understand. Lack of magic and all that. It's a little bit of an issue. Well, I can use a little bit every now and again, but it's a little bit hard. You know, I'm a moose after all. Or an elk. I'm pretty
Feels
sure I'm a
very magical in here. Does anyone else?
Yeah. Can I just do detect magic real quick?
yeah.
Just a little bit.
Sounds like a good idea, but like
You may cast detect magic. Yeah.
I'm just gonna do it.
You
Should
can
I
link it
place the
very quickly.
template? Where I
Link
want
it.
it to go.
Yeah, link it just so I can check.
That's
it.
alright. It's that
Yeah,
like.
totally.
Oh, I'll just center it right in the center of the room. Then I'll just put it there, so it gets all of that. That's in there.
Well, in terms of exactly what kind of magic you can see within this, radius,
Yeah.
effectively, there's a whole mix of different ones, but more
Yeah,
specifically,
I can also
there's
see the things
transmutation
that are-
and illusion.
All the stuff that's through the walls as well.
You can see it's kind of hard to see stuff that's through the walls because realistically, the walls are also magic. And
Oh, right, okay. Well, yeah.
there are some faint ones which seem to be maybe really close to some of the walls. Specifically over on this side, there seems to be one based. I can't remember the exact type of magic. I guess it would be illusion, and then something else.
Okay. There's a lot of illusion magic going on here.
Illusion and clairvoyance, I guess, was what it would be.
Okay.
So
This actually a mansion.
Well, it's as much of a mansion as I could make at the time.
I like that.
Yeah, well, thank you. That's very nice.
Do with what you have around you.
You
Nice.
can see over here. This is where I sleep.
Oh.
And there's
Get rid
there's
of
just all the way at the back. There's a fucking there's a hammock.
Because I consider myself a bit of a homemaker as well. I don't know if you've ever seen any of my nests around.
I'll be totally honest. No, but
Well,
I'm sure they're
you're
lovely.
missing out, because they are. Honestly, we could get together. We could make the ultimate living experience.
Customer living experience. I'll have to put that off until after I kill the person who shamed me. But for now, let's focus on that. Anyway, so, well, I guess what's the best way to approach this? Well, I basically, so this is a mansion and all that, and it's my mansion and how I made it.
Yes.
I am unfortunately, as you can see, and he sort of taps the ground and he like looks at it and points his head around at himself, a little bit predisposed to not being able to use doors. The front door seems to open fine. I think that one's just unlocked or something. But like every other door, and he goes over to like one of these doors and he knocks.
There you go.
uh,
Yeah, I just step over and just swing it open with my hand.
he goes up to it and he
Just-
very quickly before you do that he knocks it with
Okay.
his head and he tries to, I just can't. Yeah, I mean it just won't open for me. And then you.
Do you
walk
know I've
over.
asked your like wolf friend to do that?
Didn't you build this place? Why put in doors if you can't open them?
Look, at the time, I think I was a lot more human. But anyway, now that we're all on the same page, simply put, you, like, boisterous adventurers, I would very much like some help getting up to my laboratory upstairs. Because
Okay, is there
I'm pretty
anything
sure
that's
that's where I left my staff, and I think if I have my staff and my book, then I can...
Is there anything
Turn
in there that you want to like warn us about before we start leading you up there? That's gonna like
What, in there? There are the servants, I suppose. I don't think
Okay,
they're...
what do you mean the
they're
servants? Who are the servants?
well, to be fair, you might want. I can't call for them. They don't seem to listen to me either. But just ask for some food. Just shout into the room and ask for some food.
I look around at everyone else like, should
Go on.
we do that?
Go on, do it. I'm
Should we be
stood
ready?
back
I'm gonna
here.
cast Shillelagh real quick. Just like get the club
Hello.
out and go. Like, can I have some food?
Can I have some food?
Oh, he's done it.
So the
Doing
room
it
itself
again.
is
Did it.
dilapidated, and it seems to be very like. It's like hard to tell exactly what's going on, but after a little bit of time, you can hear some movement, and out just sort of
Ready.
like from the ground itself. There's like a floating cloak of some kind,
Okay.
and it looks up and it looks in your direction, and then it looks away in the other direction, and it opens this door, and the door closes behind it and it goes away.
Is
we
it still within
still-
the 10 minutes of my detect magic?
I was literally going to ask that. Please, for the love
Yes,
of God.
it is within the 10 minutes of your detect
Yeah.
magic.
Ooh.
Specifically, you look at it, and it seems to be some sort of maybe like umbral or something like that, shadow based.
Oh, shadow magic. Ugh, that's a bit eerie.
Yucky.
Looked a
I
bit
don't think I
creepy
wanna
as well.
eat this.
Fobs, you can see, unfortunately, not very far because there's only the light
Yeah.
in this corner from the thing. The rest of the room is will be illuminated if anyone else wants to take a step in with their light.
Are we going in?
I'm just going to run around this huge ass fucking elk that's taking up the. I'm a bird. I can't fit in. here
Try not to do
anymore.
too much at once, by the way, just in case like anything I want to say like, oh, this happens. You just sort of
Yeah.
take steps slowly, and also like, is everyone going into this room or we go
Why,
somewhere else?
why would you
Which
need
way
your
is-
staff, by the way? Aren't you stuck in your majestic elk form?
Well, to be honest, it's kind of my last resort. I'm really hoping it doesn't go that way.
Hmm.
I'm sure we'll fix that problem when it gets to it. Maybe I'll have to teach someone else magic or something like that. Then they'll cast a spell on me, turn me back into a human, and then I'll be able to use the stuff.
Well, for now, I'm just gonna hope for a servant heard us and actually give us food. So I'm gonna take a seat.
Is the food magical as well?
It's a little bit. Yeah. No. Well, I mean, it's probably produced by magic, but it wouldn't be magical and like beyond that.
Conjured food.
Conjured food, yes.
It's
After a
not-
little bit of
it doesn't
time,
bear any magic. Okay.
you guys are having a conversation with the elk. With Morgan Kane.
I would like to know if you, by chance, possess the spell that will just minimize my friend here to pocket-sized for about half an hour.
Well, I don't have that power within me right now.
Oh.
I'm still quite tired from the last spell I cast.
That's fine. Thank you for answering though. Here we
But
go.
after a little while, the billowing cloak, which seems to have a little like shadow within it, sort of like walks out of this door over here
Ooh.
and starts moving forwards until eventually he's holding like a plate with like metal over the top of it, places it in front of Thubs, and then reveals and then opens it up, and you can just see a sandwich.
Oh, what kind of sandwich?
Looks
Thubs picks it up,
delicious.
has a look, like sort of looks underneath the bread, and he sees that there's some lettuce, some meats, and tomato.
This looks way too good to not just eat it. I'm gonna take a risk, hope that this servant wants me well.
Well, you take a massive bite out of it.
Here we go.
So, it's pretty good. If anything, it's a little bit it's a bit dry. It's a little bit hard to eat, but for the most part, it's good enough.
I've had better, but after this journey, this is the best I've ever eaten.
How like dry as in it's been sat there for a while, or
Although it's not really got lettuce and tomato in it, because why would a tomato be really dry?
The lettuce is actually pretty fresh, but the bread is could have been softer.
Alright, we'll keep an eye on Phobes, make sure it doesn't
Yeah.
just, like, collapse.
I like the idea that everyone's looking into the room, seeing you do that, and they just turn around and just go, "Keep an eye on Bubs." Keep an eye on him.
I'm not even in the room yet. I'm already like.
What y'all looking at?
Right.
Quit staring.
By the way, that door should have been open. But the one on the top left.
Oh, okay.
This is the only door that's been open for me. I eat any of the food stores that's in it when I get hungry. Which, to be fair, is not very often.
Which way is it to your lab?
Oh, it would be this way.
Okay, let's go. Are you gonna be able to fit?
That's also kind of second issue. And he sort of like tries to look into. It's like bang, bang, and it's like it's a little bit. I don't know if you may need to go up there and like figure out a way, because I do know that in here it's a little bit hard to see because it's boarded up right now, but I don't really remember why it is. But there's a library in there and it connects up to upstairs. You might be able to go in there because I know I can fit through this door, and then I'll just have to climb up.
So, do you
Okay,
remember
we'll go
if you
through with
boarded
you
it
then.
up because of a danger in there, or is it just because something else?
I'll be totally honest. I've got no fucking clue.
Oh god.
I'm
Oh,
pretty sure it's
God.
fine though. I'm like 80%, like maybe 75%, like sure.
Have you got any sort of magic that could maybe keep us in communication, that we can?
I can shout
on
really loud.
Shout really.
I am
Yeah.
going to equip my axes in dual wield just in case.
Where is Fox right now? I can't see. Oh, there he is.
I'm done with my sandwich and I'm out there.
Okay. In any
Yeah.
case, so you're all going through one at a time. Oh, whoopsies! I got
Yeah. So which
Mm.
way is the wizard going?
I can't fit through, so I guess I'm
He's
just
just
sort
gonna
of waiting
stay
here.
in.
Oh, is he not going through into the? Oh,
I
he wants us to
can't.
unboard
It's
then.
You
boarded
have
up.
to
You'd have to
unlock
like.
it from the
you have
other
to
We just
side.
break
break
it
that
in
door
or something.
down, like.
We're going on a maze.
I suppose so. I mean, I tried a few times. You can give it
Well,
another.
this guy's got two
go.
axes. This thing's made like of wood.
Well, it's actually stone.
Oh, it's boarded. Yeah, it's boarded up stone.
Boarded up
It's
and like
also
stone
magic
and stuff, I think.
stone as well, so like.
I can try to
You can
hit
give it a
it and see what happens.
Go ahead.
Be careful. Don't
Right.
go too hard on it.
I'll
I-
cast a
I'm
guidance
taking like
effort.
a test swing. I'm giving it a real like trying to actually put some force in it just to see what happens.
Is this one over the boarded up one?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Do you all want me to roll for it or?
You have to roll to attack it. Yeah.
Okay.
Was
See
it
whether or
wood
not you
or
do damage.
stone?
It's wood and stone. Some like stone has been seems to be like placed in front of it. Some that's wood.
So my roll is then how do I roll it?
Is
You
it
No,
in
you
your
just roll an
inventory?
attack roll.
Yeah,
In
you
your
can,
inventory,
Okay.
there's
you can add a d4 because I'm guiding you.
Inventory.
yeah, and then you
and
click
then on the
weapon
axle.
and you click the dice bit
Ah.
of it.
Dice of it. Wait, am I blind?
There should be options
Simple
for like
melee,
dual
okay.
wielding and stuff, I think, but I'm not sure.
Wait.
If not, then don't worry about it. Just
I just it's probably here.
Inventory. It's inventory, and you see the hand axe.
Yeah.
If you mouse over hand axe, there should be a dice, like 20-sided dice to the left with triangles, and you click that button.
Yeah,
And then this pops this up, and you can choose. Then you click the attack side to see whether or not you hit.
Normal.
Okay. Well, you lean back. You've got like one hand axe. You've got it in two hands. You're just gonna like, see if whether or not you can hack it away. You go sort of over the top, swing or like from one side or the other.
can add
It
a
collides
D4
with it
to
with
that,
some of
by
the
the way.
wood. Yeah, you can roll a d4 to add on because he's buffed you.
Yeah. Okay, so
to
I
do-
roll
to do that
again on the
manually,
other
you
axe,
can-
or
You just type /roll space d4. That's the easiest.
slash roll
Space
Space
d4.
d4.
One.
Oh.
There's 14 instead.
It collides with the wood, and it dents into it a little bit. It seems like that's one of the wooden barricades, or and immediately after colliding with it, there seems to be a magical response. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, here we go.
Of course.
Alright.
How
Oh,
did he
shit.
did not know there was a barrier on it though?
I mean, everything
Literally
here is
said
magical.
it's probably magic. We walked in here and was told
Yeah,
It's
but
hard
why-
to tell
why-
exactly the difference
That's why I
between one
said
and the
not
next.
to hit it too hard.
Everything
you know?
is magical.
Like, just in case it fights back.
It's hard to tell the difference between one thing and another. Literally everything is magical.
Yeah. Everything just glows.
Can you roll a Constitution saving throw, Fubs?
Is that okay? Constitution?
Yeah, you go to
Constitution
attributes.
saving throw.
You hit Constitution, and then you click saving throw.
Saving throw. Normal.
11. That's enough.
Hmm.
Which means you take 2d8 lightning damage halved.
Alright. How do I enter in that?
So he's gonna do this for you.
13
Alright.
halved, you take the lower, so you take 6 damage.
Oh shit.
Zap.
Zap.
So immediately after colliding, there's a little sort of a magical response. You're just like, oh shit, and then it goes, and he's like, fucking Jesus
my
Christ.
arm!
Yeah.
So you have one of those cool like lightning scars now going through his arm.
For a second, everyone saw his skeleton.
Oh,
my God,
it's like a
Oh my
cartoon.
it was tiny. It was the smallest.
It's
skeleton
really,
I've
really
ever
small
seen.
skeleton. It's oddly, weirdly small as well. Smaller than even
Oh,
him.
okay.
Uh,
Oh my
Proportionally
god,
correct.
there's a lot of fat. on
It still says that I have 23 out of
Pack.
23 hit points though.
yeah, and then I didn't do that so you can put that in manually yourself. Reduce
So
reduce
it's-
your temporary the left
It
one
was
by
6 damage.
Yes.
So then I have 17.
Quick maths.
Yeah.
Okay, let's not go that way then. Let's go up this way. Do you want me to go at the front rather than it being?
Yeah, go ahead.
You guys
Actually,
do this door.
who do you want at the front? Do you want fucking the
Well,
bard
let's
or
have
the
a-
paladin?
Well, yeah, but the paladin's like not here.
Oh, the paladin doesn't have any armor. Yeah, true.
Yeah, I think I'm probably just with my. Well, I guess it's either that or the
We'll do it. Let's
barbarian,
do
but he just got hit. So. Okay, we're going in then.
it. Go ahead. Do it.
I'm gonna cast
Excited
Lily.
to
Get
go
ready.
this way.
75% you said, right?
Demons!
You open it, and as you open it, so you open it, and there's
I closed the door.
a red circle on the ground. It's glowing faintly, and it's sort of like emanating a sort of like weird light and fog around it. But very specifically, standing directly in the center
The fuck is this?
there's a man. He's sort of got a very regal posture, and he seems to be looking like forwards, almost as if he's looking down at the thing in front of him. But the thing in front of him is the wall. He's just staring at it.
Is it Strahd?
So, can someone in, please? I'm a bit
What-
stuck in the
what's-
hallway.
I'm sorry, I just don't want to step on
Glowing
Strahd.
light.
You know, sorry.
Oh, one second, President.
Is this man like doing anything when we go in, or is he
He's
just...
light of skin. He has black hair. The black hair is slicked backwards, and he has two sort of slightly pointed ears on either side. And
Is he good
Does he
looking?
ever
like
so slightly.
react to us
he's
coming in
he's
the
actually
room?
he's quite good looking. I would say.
Oh, that must be Strahd then.
He's not reacting when we go in.
As you walk in, Mithrandril is suddenly becomes slightly uncomatose for a moment, and he just says, "I remember seeing that inside the mind of the Mad Mage."
What is that? Who is
But he
it?
used it to watch Strahd?
As
As
this
call
happens-
back to the moose, just like, oh, there's a weird pentagram. here.
Like you look around the corner to just like Georgia steps back and looks around, and you can see the elk just sort of they can't fit through, but he's just constantly staring through. Just like, is everything fine?
See, we're looking at your pentagram. No worries.
Oh, I forgot. I didn't realize that was left on. I haven't been in there in a very long time. I suppose.
Not-
Is it
It's not
Strahd?
harmful, is it?
You know how like when you're a kid and you get like and there's like a bully and then they sort of like and you have like a tussle with them and then it doesn't go particularly well and you decide to take a picture of the bully's face and put it on something and then you shout at it.
Oh, He's a psychopath.
Apologies. I thought I left. I thought it was off. Okay, it's fine. Just try the next door. It's harmless. It's just an illusion.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey.
I'm not touching any more doors here. Someone else opened that.
Just
It's
checking
locked.
you're not
The
doing
door's
voodoo
locked.
on people over here.
What?
No voodoo. Nothing
No
like
voodoo.
that. No.
I'm pretty sure. I don't think I ever learned how to do voodoo. It was quite
Yeah.
interesting though.
Voodoo Mama Juju.
Can you ask? The door's locked.
Alright, the door's locked as well. We're
Oh,
trapped
God.
in the weird voodoo room.
Well, no, maybe there's a key around here somewhere.
Oh, look under
Nah.
Strahd's feet. Is there a key or something? Is it like a mat? Do you just pull up the summoning
if it's
circle?
not in there, it might be somewhere on the other side. Come on. And
What
Oh
if
my
we all
God, this
stand
guy.
on one of these points?
does anyone want to do an investigation
We'll teleport to Strahd.
Everyone stand on one of these points.
I don't want
Get
to.
off
No,
my
I don't
back.
trust any. I don't trust
No,
any
no,
magic.
no, don't.
I don't trust
Don't.
magic.
Let's do
I don't trust
it.
this. No. I trust magic. I don't trust this guy's magic.
How would he open it himself?
Forgot he turned
Was it?
left. Oh.
What was that?
Key, then.
How would he open it himself if we would have to stand on 5 different points? That was
Yeah.
my.
And maybe he lies on it.
Let's not summon the the demon that's inside the circle.
Hey,
Up here.
guys,
God.
demon.
There's just a place with like food in it.
Is there any place that looks like it might have keys?
I don't know. It might because the place is full with like a lot of rubble. You can all do an investigation check, I guess. I guess do an investigation check depending on the room.
Can I note that I left
Yeah.
Gryffindor in the weird room?
Oh, true. Is he just sitting there staring at the?
He looked a bit possessed.
Oh,
and
sorry.
honestly-
It needs to be. Let me roll
Is it-
another one.
Unfortunately, it's a disadvantage because you're all fucking tired. You're tired of his bullshit. This elk's like.
Another normal one. Oh, I got 11 twice, so it's 11.
Is everyone
you don't
doing
end
an
up finding
investigation?
anything underneath all that trash under his bed.
Oh, okay. It's
Is
just
everyone
builders.
doing a investigation check or?
Yeah, tell me also where you're searching as well.
All right.
Because I searched that little cupboard, like the.
I'm gonna look around there's a lot of things around the hammock, so I'm gonna take a look at that.
He already searched there, I think, right?
Oh, okay, okay.
So sorry, I searched in here.
Yeah.
Oh, you searched in there. Then you can maybe search around the hammock.
Yeah, okay. Let's see.
George walked into this room.
Investigation.
The door was open.
Yeah, it is.
I
You
can't.
can't see. You can see a little bit in there. There's one light.
Can I do an? Oh, what
It's the
a
kitchen.
man!
Bobs.
Easy.
You're looking around this place until.
Ah, shit! The ghost is here.
Calm down. He's just carrying food. Sandwiches for all.
I haven't died from the sandwich yet, so I will trust that ghost.
Don't say that. What, he's gonna keel over and just like throw up now.
Maybe you have the key.
So, Fubs, you do well enough on your roll to tell that it's not in here, and you do enough, searching around. You think, yeah, it's probably, it makes sense for it just not to be in this place. If
Alright.
he's lost it, then he's been living here this entire time. Very much sense.
Is there a molded turkey on this crate?
Yes, there is a molded turkey on there. Great.
I'm gonna grab it.
Okay, you pick up. Are you trying grabbing both of the legs with each hand?
No, I'm just gonna fully grab it.
Okay, then
Stuck
you
in
grab
the
it and you
door.
pick it up, and it's sort of some of it falls off.
God damn.
But
So I
you
have
do.
like half a turkey.
You have
of
half a rotten turkey. Yes.
Okay,
Oh.
perfect.
Right,
I'll
down
put
here?
it. I'll put it in my satchel.
God, that's disgusting.
Oh, there's the door. There's the door.
This servant here is just like, oh, he shouldn't be
Looking
called
around.
animated armor, but he is called animated armor.
I'd like to know everyone. I'm stuck in the doorway. Oh, I made it out.
Can I get a light source in here so we can open this door?
Do you want to bring Mithrandor over as a light source?
Well, yeah.
I can
Let's
there
go in
you
there.
go.
Let's see, because it must be down here somewhere.
Oh,
Oh, what's
Oh.
that?
What's that?
this is the that's
Cool
the
sword,
training
cool sword,
room.
cool sword.
Yo.
This is where you cast spells.
Sarah, you see what? You see a sword on the ground.
Well, there's like one.
It floated on the ground.
Yeah, there's a sword.
Okay, well that's cool.
I don't want to pick it up. I don't want to touch it.
I have my 2 axes,
Sorry,
and I
it's
like
it's
axes.
made out
So
of metal. It's against my druid ways.
True. There
What's
is a
that
sword on the ground, though. You are correct.
Yeah. I
Out of
am.
curiosity, I'm just gonna
Yeah,
Look
go
at
grab
it.
I want to inspect like the
Come on,
quality and the
if you ate
steel
the
of it.
sandwich, you're gonna grab the sword.
Okay,
like-
cool. Give me an investigation, another investigation for the. Actually, yeah, to see how well made it is. You can tell that it's actually quite a well forged blade. It seems to be like when it comes to blades, they some of them are like not kept very well as well. Like the edge might be particularly like unsharp or something on the lines. But just looking at it, you can see that it is quite finely cut. But it does seem like the handle is like slow, like falling off or something like that. It's not properly attached. When you do get closer though,
Steal it.
the sword levitates into the air.
No, I want to steal it.
Whoa!
What you try you.
I've never seen a sword do that before.
And it sort of seems to look around at you for a moment, and then it
It's looking at us.
almost and then it looks at the ground and it sees that the statue, like it's on, is currently broken, and then it levitates over into the hand of the statue. And
Oh my god.
That's something new.
oh,
So
What's with the floaty sword?
I'm gonna
I
keep
don't
a
want
safe
to-
distance
I
to
don't
that
want to
sword.
steal it anymore.
this is the mage of the mad mage. This is the mansion of the mad mage. It's a little
Yeah.
bit nutty. Anyway, very quickly, stop for a second, Judd. You're over here, right? You start walking back into here.
Oh no. The ghost is gonna take you away now.
You look out into the sort of like kind of like empty room. You can't see a whole lot on the right side. Very quick, stand over there, stay over there.
Oh,
But as you look over, you see that there seems to be someone sitting on the couch.
Stop it.
What?
I'm right behind you.
So yeah, I guess Varan and Quetzal both look over to the
What
left
is it,
and see.
Quetzal?
Where?
So they.
Quetzal, don't go in there yet.
It's gonna attack me.
What's
You'll
happening?
be fine.
You like so you walk forward like you look forward and you see like yeah, there's someone sitting on the couch. They're wearing a sort of like robe, a little bit of there's a regalness to it.
Is it the man from the projector?
Well you can't see this, Varan.
Can I not? I'm looking
No.
over the shoulder, am I not?
Nope. Quetzal can though.
Oh. Well,
Okay,
come on,
I'm gonna
Quetzal. What's the hold up? Get out
I'm
my
gonna
way.
stay in here then and not see anything and then.
Yeah, you walk inside and you're just like, what's going
Digital
on?
boyfriend.
Alright. What are you staring at the sofa for? You want to sit on it? Just sit on it. I'm just gonna go sit on the sofa.
You sit directly to the left of the thing that's in the center. No,
We see nothing.
you see
What's the,
nothing.
what's the look
It's
on
only
George's
Georgia.
face there?
Okay.
And I'm looking back up at you.
The person that you're looking at, by the way, has a sort of they're quite young to be honest. But they're sitting there and they seem to be like writing or something, almost focus like or whatever. You look over their shoulder just for a moment, and you see that the things that they're writing seem to be very complex equations, just like a combination of like maths and some sort of like physics-based equation. And eventually, he mumbles to himself, "He's like, God, if I'm so close. Maybe just a little bit longer." Oh, but I could go get help from someone, but no. I just need to. I need to finish this. And then he gets up and he starts walking away.
Is he walking to?
He walks through into the to the kitchen.
Can I follow him?
Yes.
That's all.
Where are you going,
what are you
Quetzal?
doing?
Where are you going?
As you
Oh,
walk
this is
in,
like-
most of the place is dark, but the person who's walking himself seems to be
Ah.
weirdly brightly lit up in comparison. He walks over to the table on the right, and he sort of leans over to the side. And as he's doing it, he sort of like maybe a note falls out of his pad and down, and then to underneath the table.
Pick it up.
You go to pick it up, and it seems to be much more solid than what you just saw.
Okay,
and you have a note.
well,
Give me a second.
did she pick something up then? Did we see it?
Yes,
Like,
you saw her pick something up.
how the hell did you know that was there?
Be careful, Quetzal. What's that?
He just.
By
dropped
the way, next to it is also a key.
And there's a key here.
Oh shit,
Key?
Quetzal, nice one. What, you like
Nice.
see in the future now or something? What is this?
I have no clue who the fuck that was, but dear God, I don't know if I was just seeing into the past or a ghost.
Is that something that sometimes happens to you?
So you saw something?
Yes.
You
but
sometimes
I-
just see the past.
Sometimes no, I've never seen the past, but I just don't know who that was, and it didn't look like he.
Georgia, you can
Can I
see
read
at
the
the
note?
very bottom of your inventory is a ripped note.
Yeah, what does it say? What does it say?
Oh my god.
This
If
place
only I
is
could
tripping me
read.
out.
I'm fucking creeped out. This is weird bullshit.
That's right. It must be the residual like magic just
How do I?
showing us stuff that happened here. You must just be sensitive to it.
Okay. Can anyone read?
True. That's I forgot about
What?
that.
What language is it?
It's common.
Common?
It's. I can't read. I don't know.
I can read. Pass it here.
Can I?
I'm not the
pass-
best reader, but I
You can
can
pause it to him. Yeah,
understand some
just
text.
I've
I'm
had.
just gonna, I'm just gonna lay it out on like the floor, like on the
Mhm.
on
If you want me to, I'll do that instead.
and let people just like read it for themselves, basically.
I love that we're just a bunch of ooga boogas and no one can read.
Oh, I
I
feel
can
like I was
read.
like trying
This
to
should
make
be a way for
my
me to
character.
go.
I tried to
In
be
fact, I
very
can just might be able
street
to.
smart
Oh,
with my
whoopsies!
life.
That was a
but,
mistake. There's actually a note on the ground. Whoopsie.
Okay, wait. I have 2 notes now.
Yeah, I added that's just the same note. It should be the same note.
Okay. How do I give it some?
Is there a way? I'm pretty sure. You know what? It might just be easier if I just reveal it and give permissions and give it to everyone. Everyone is now an owner of the note, so you should see it in the items section.
Can I just say that I just saw a man doing some work
Oh,
on
actually, no. You know what you can do is you can show it to everyone by clicking the dice and
Yo.
boom.
Ripped.
Go.
Oh.
Also, if you haven't, just update your languages because it didn't put them in for me.
Oh, okay. Could you not read it?
I know, I've got it now.
Yeah, I can speak, but I can't read.
Bit of a shame.
But I have insane street smarts, so
It makes up for it.
it does. Why would a bird need to?
I didn't actually put a language to it, so I don't know if that was a. Can you all read that, by the way?
Yeah.
In any case, there's a call from outside.
Oh, so
What are you
must
looking
have
at?
been- You must have seen him in the past when he was in his human form.
That's what I was thinking, because he was writing some crazy stuff. Like it just looked
Yeah.
runic almost. Like I
Right,
don't
well,
know what it was.
I'll take the key and the note over to him then and say, well, look, we just found these under one of the boxes.
Okay. You gonna go do that then?
Can we just accept the fact that he's not been here only 3 months, please?
Oh, actually, yeah. Before you go out,
Yeah, that
she's
was-
talking.
Before you leave.
Go back.
The mage hasn't been here. He's not from here. So
Well, but I just saw him in human form here.
Yeah, but that
like,
must have been a
time
vision.
ago.
Like, you couldn't interact with him, we couldn't interact with him. We didn't even see him.
only
Okay.
you saw him.
It must have been some sort of
No, wait, no one else.
hallucination.
Okay.
Yeah, no one else saw a man.
This
Lovely.
place is really tripping me out. I wouldn't trust
This must have
anything in
been
here.
a past version of him before he, because it says he's the note says about like freeing these people and like organizing a march and stuff,
Is that what it says?
and then he'll be the hero that I was named after a heroic wizard. It only makes sense to follow him in his footsteps.
Very
It must have been
quickly, can you all make an intelligence check?
Intelligence check. Woohoo. Ability check. Disadvantage. Ooh,
Well,
damn.
pretty good roll for a disadvantage.
Sorry,
Wait.
brain works well when it's tired, apparently.
Wait, ability check.
Intelligence.
Just click
yes.
intelligence, the word intelligence on your
Yeah.
attributes, and then do ability check.
Yeah,
and then
nice.
disadvantage.
It's disadvantaged. It's probably
I'm-
not going to be great.
Fine, it's
Smart.
We're all rolling this?
You don't necessarily really have to, I guess, at this point, because
okay,
probably
that's
Varen's going to tell you about it anyway. As you remember, basically, when it comes to the Mad Mage, your information you got from the rest of the from the village
Yeah.
was that he's been around here for about 30 years.
30 years. Wow, you must have looked really far back into the past then.
Yeah, this note
Yeah.
is really old.
This is only 3 months after he got here. He's been here for 30
Oh.
years.
I think there may have been a little bit extra information that was accidentally hidden, and I'll quickly open that up as well. It's
Ooh.
in terms of the description of what the note actually looks like. I'll just quickly describe it.
Oh, right.
He's been here for 30
Which
years,
is-
but he doesn't remember
The
certain
note
rooms.
itself seems to have been magically severed from the notepad it was written on. One side glows shallowly with a color that changes the more you look at it.
Oh.
We should definitely take this to him then and see what's going on here, because this might be key to his memory loss.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Some
Yeah,
sort of
let's do that.
magical curse or something. Alright, yeah, we'll take it to him then.
Cool.
Can you detect magic on that, or is that like?
On
It
the
takes up
notepad?
spell slots, to be honest.
Yeah, probably. not
You
gonna
can
do.
cast it as a ritual.
Oh, you
I
could.
feel like it's probably
You could chill out for 10 minutes.
probably
Yeah.
just magical though. Like I don't
Yeah,
think it's.
if it's glowing,
What
it's
about
magical.
the hiding thing.
Hey,
Nah, it's actually just a trick of the light. Yes. Wait.
Yeah.
Did you find the key? You see someone like holding
Yeah,
the
we
key.
found the key.
so-
We also found this note with it, and I just hold it up so you can see the weird rip as well.
Oh, well, that is
And-
strange. Is that possible?
and,
That might be from my notebook.
Well,
Oh.
It was.
the bird lady said she saw you
Hi.
in the past.
I'm sure you're probably mistaken, but
No.
perhaps it's just I don't know. But to be fair, the longer I've spent here in my this unfortunate form, is the more I felt like the space is getting a little bit unstable. So perhaps we should probably just go ahead. So we just need to move on and try and find out what's going on as fast as possible. I think
Oh shit, this is time sensitive. Okay.
maybe I don't know. Probably yes, definitely. Yeah. It's time sensitive. I just
Oh,
need to
shit,
get
this-
upstairs now. Mm.
This guy's
Yeah.
not very good at keeping like morale up. This is terrifying now. I'm
Anyway,
scared.
go.
Oh.
Never mind.
I hate Mr. Tor.
It's
He's been lying in here.
yeah. There's also Strahd is he's standing there. That's all good.
Okay. He's been enamored with
It was
Strahd,
like-
apparently.
Chilling.
Okay, I
up
unlock.
and down.
Okay, it's green room. Stairs.
Okay. Oh god.
Whoa,
I'm gonna look up the stairs.
this is
What
some
can I see
kind
up
of
there, like-
tower.
There's
It's
a sort
all-
of rotating set of stairs. By the way, Georgia, as you pass by through the room, what you hear is a.
That's creepy.
Wait, I hear banging.
No. You just hear a little, just a laugh of some kind.
I'll giggle.
Oh.
Anyway.
What?
Oh.
What do you mean? Oh, it's just a green staircase.
Feathers
Did
rising.
you not hear
Goosebumps.
that?
You can look
Yeah,
up and you
what?
see that there
I-
are floating orbs in the like going around the staircase. By the way,
Ooh,
Glowing.
we all see that.
Hear what,
Wow.
Quetzal?
everyone can. Everyone
What's up?
Did you
Very
hear the
fancy,
weird
very
laugh?
fancy.
I didn't hear anything.
No, you're all having me on, honestly.
can. You're fucking
Yeah,
having
seriously,
me.
like what is this? What are you on about? Like you heard laughter when you walked in.
Yeah.
Whose laughter?
I don't know. That's why I went, oh.
Did you eat any mushrooms on the way up here?
Did you eat any of those sandwiches?
Did you eat a sandwich?
I may have.
Did you eat
no.
some rotten turkey?
I did.
Isn't
I
that
feel like I am the
though?
only person here who hasn't eaten something weird they found along the way.
Maybe you need some food.
That's that's perfect logic. That's perfect logic.
Just
You're not eating
hallucinating
enough.
because you're not eating anything.
Could be true.
You should all be inside of the this new area.
Orb tower.
I'm still,
Hey,
I'm in a
guys.
tower and I can see orbs.
Everyone,
Can I
Are you all
listen
ready?
to whatever's
You
behind
good?
his door? Because I'm scared now that we don't have our like
okay.
guide.
You're listening through the door.
Oh,
Oh,
and
yeah,
someone
okay.
opens it.
Okay,
Sorry.
don't open the door.
Ah, I just fall through.
I didn't mean to.
Put my ear up, fucking bumps and opens the door.
Yeah, you know what? Sure. Door open. You fall through. Ah, is that fucking bumps?
Oh,
There could be anything in here. I don't want to just walk in.
sorry, but the mage said we had to hurry, so
Yeah, but I don't want to die.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
so
don't
yeah,
want
I'm
to see
sorry.
anything.
I guess we
no,
should be
Stop it there.
careful.
stop there. Stop there.
Oh, here we go.
You take a step forward and you're sort of looking backwards as you do this. So you like have a little argument with Fobs. He's just like, we need to keep going. He's like, yeah, but I don't
Just
want to
leave myself
die.
up.
And as soon as you say that, roll a you're at disadvantage as well.
Yeah.
Roll an athletics check. Actually, or acrobatics. It's your choice.
Acrobatics is best.
Cool.
Let me. That. Oh, did it? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Can I touch an orb? before
Oh,
I
look at
go?
these rolls, though, man. I'm getting good rolls.
Oh shit! Well, you know what? That's pretty good. As
Empty
you step
clothes, huh?
forward, there's a sort
Empty
of
clothes.
there's a
I
little
don't
bit
need
of a
clothes.
glint as you say, wait, what? And you realise, oh shit! And you duck just at the last moment as there's a
Oh.
swipe from out of the wall. A sort of
Whoa.
shadow, a sort of phantom, like set of like a cloak or something, holding a set of chains. And
Oh my god.
it pulls back and it's sort of like sticking out of the wall, and it looks down at you with a sort with an impassive, as if this like it's just all fine sort of face. And,
Well, I'm gonna fucking shillelagh and twat it over the head. With
oh,
my
you don't
club.
get to do that. The combat's quickly starting.
Oh, okay, okay.
Mm.
Initiative's on.
So everyone should roll initiative. I should also quickly
Make sure to select your
activate these
character.
boys.
Initiative.
There's no active encounter.
Yeah, that's because I need to quickly put you on
Okay.
combat, don't I?
Yeah,
My bad. Whoop.
Why can't I find my initiative now?
It's just
There
top
we go.
right, underneath your like level and.
You can also just quickly go to the
Ah.
thing as well.
I got 4.
I don't know why they call it animated armor. So I'm
God
pretty
damn
sure I
it!
changed
When
the
it's
names.
not even it's not even disadvantage. I get 4.
Wait, which one am I taking?
I rolled an
Initiative.
8.
So it's along the same line as where your hit points are and stuff at the top. Far right.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Initiative. There we go.
Like I'm right at the end, and I'm in everyone's way.
Okay then. So, you're basically at this point. It's actually worth noting that all you've heard so far, as everyone individually has heard so far, is there's the person at the front, of course, just nearly got his neck pulled tight by a chain out of the wall. Fobbs
Fuck.
saw this. I guess Cypher is just like, what the fuck? Something happened at the front. The bird is like, what happened?
Why we stop?
Why did we stop?
Midfindor's fallen back down the stairs.
The door's falling back down the stairs. Is Mithrandaur straight comatose? Is he not?
I tried to roll for him and he got a 3, so
You know
He's
what?
just at the back. Going, what's going on?
So I fell back down. In any case, starting off with that boy.
She get choked out by like 12 bathrooms.
At around the same time, out of the wall, comes.
I can't see
You should be
anything,
able to
it's
see it
too
behind
dark.
you, Quetzal.
Wait. Oh, right, okay.
Oh god!
Oh no.
Oh, see, it's to close the door again. I keep accidentally closing doors.
Wait,
Oh, wait,
also,
move. It's a turn timer, okay? So you can't move.
By the way, Jude, just quickly, because
Mhm.
I've got my Halo of Spores, so I can, as a reaction, I can do damage to things
Okay then. How does that
when they
work?
move within 10 feet of me.
Okay, well they haven't. I guess supposedly at this point, this one hasn't moved yet. And if they have to
Okay,
move, is it when if they move while within 10 feet?
If it starts its turn there as well.
If it starts its turn there,
Moves
that
within
one
10
didn't
feet
start
or
within 10
starts its
feet.
turn there. Okay,
And
I'll just
also,
let you know, because then I can
okay, cool,
reaction.
good to know. Good to know.
Okay.
In that case, but anyway, out of the wall comes a sort of a cloak that seems to. It starts off as sort of just shadow and like sort of nothingness coming out of the wall, but then it immediately transforms into something, and it quickly runs forwards to 1, 2, 3, 4, and it moves onto the space that Georgia is on.
Oh my god, it's inside of me.
And it's like on top of you, and it's wrapping itself around you.
And
What kind of clothing is it? Is it something fashionable?
This one specifically, it's sort of like a nobleman's, like sort of like quite fancy dress cloak, basically.
can I throw some fucking holy water at this motherfucker? Where's
Oh,
my
you
holy
have some
basically.
holy water.
In any case, it then performs a grapple check.
Oh, do you want to do?
So you get to choose whether or not you want to defend with dexterity or strength.
Well,
Oh, well, with
I'm
acrobatics or athletics,
or
I'm an idiot.
athletics, you might have.
Mm.
I'm gonna
point
go
in
with
athletics.
acrobatics because
Yeah.
what do I a normal?
Just do a
Do I
normal.
not-
Disadvantage, 'cause
do
Oh,
I
it's
not get an
disadvantage, yeah,
advantage?
because you don't.
that was advantage, not disadvantage.
And the empty clothes succeed.
Wait, are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
The empty
Even with that,
clothes.
even when you clicked advantage by accident.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Disgusting.
But in any case, they wrap them. That's quite a high roll by that guy. He got a 19 as well.
Yeah.
Wraps around you, and out of the nothing, and out of that, like the sort of the sleeves, comes a like a taut iron chain that then it just catches around your throat.
Oh my god.
What is your Constitution modifier? Very quickly. How much Constitution do you have?
The little number to the bottom left of
You got
big
12.
number in the
Okay.
attribute.
You are currently choking. At the end of your second turn, you will die.
Ooh.
What?
Okay.
Rest in peace.
All right, it's been good knowing you all.
In any case, it's Cypher's turn.
I don't even get to get my fucking holy water out.
Wait, it's not your turn yet.
Your turn,
I
yeah.
have actually no idea what to do.
Start ripping these bits.
Start
off.
ripping these guys to pieces.
With what? They're ghosts.
try
I
and
have
get
no
this check.
magical weapons.
But they are
got
the
physical
clothes.
chains, though.
They are the clothes as well. It's worth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Start ripping. Start putting holes in them clothes.
I don't have spells for this kind of
It's up
shit.
to you. What do you
Get
have?
it wet.
Get it wet.
Get it wet.
I fucking love that idea.
Weigh it down. Bring
I'm
it
gonna
out.
pull out my dagger and just make a melee attack.
At that point, you might as well cast vicious mockery. Like,
I'm gonna vicious mockery a cloak.
I mean, how good do you think your insults can be?
They have to like it has
You're
to,
so
it has to be-
22.
it's
I
physical
think it-
21.
psychic damage and has to like understand what I'm saying. So I.
Oh, true. Yeah. Do you think that they can understand what you're saying?
I would think not.
Give me
so
an
I'm not-
intelligence check to see
I know
whether or not you know.
they understood give
Let
sense.
him do an
so-
intelligence check to see if he understands that.
Shouting at him. That's smart.
Intelligence. No, that's not +2. It's shit -1.
We'll make it 10. If you can get higher than 10.
No.
Oh, that's it. You just rolled -1. Okay. I'm about to say. I was just like, how did you do that? Yeah. Okay. They're servants. They listen to commands. The last thing that you asked them was go make me some food.
Okay, I'll just cast vicious mockery then on the cloak next to me,
Okay.
and I'll just say then, what is this? Grandma's flying cloak.
Give it. Okay. It's their roll, isn't it?
And they
They-
take it's
But what's the saving throw?
a wisdom
Wisdom.
saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, they succeed.
Wow, fucking Jesus.
Nothing happens.
A 19 again.
Easy.
Jesus.
My god, these
Two
boys.
19s in a row. It's this animated armors. So they're gonna come out, and instead of choking, they're gonna come out of the wall and slap you with their chain.
Who's getting smacked?
Chain
Who?
swipe. The one directly next is this one, because there's a one in the wall.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm
oh,
getting
yeah,
slapped.
You are getting slapped, yes.
Oh fuck.
Cool.
Party killing boys. GG. Next campaign.
13. Does that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Then it is a 1d6.
That's
I
my
believe.
AC.
That's too high. That should be slightly lower, but it should be a 1d6 plus 3.
Please
Just take
do.
one off of this.
They have +4, +2. What?
I thought that was right. Anyway, yeah. Take one off that. That should be 8. I think I've got their stats slightly swapped.
I take 8 damage.
Yeah, take 8.
Okay.
I'll just quickly change that. In any case, immediately afterwards is I technically didn't begin combat.
Dun, 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 dun.
Another one sort of moves. It's going to move in this direction because there's not enough space. It moves onto this side and tries to
Ooh.
try and do the
That's
to choke.
That's
Fuck.
within 10 meters.
That's within
Within
10
10 feet.
meters.
Within 10 feet. I'm gonna
10
fucking.
feet.
1d4 necrotic damage.
Necrotic damage versus the fucking
Yeah,
clothes.
does it
That's
actually
gonna
do-
be.
does
It would probably do damage, yes. And based on
Two
vulnerabilities,
necrotic
yes.
damage.
2
Oh,
necrotic
oh,
damage.
oh, wait. That creature, unless it succeeds a constitution saving throw against my spell saving DC. You have to roll again.
Saving throw.
Aren't you getting
My
choked?
thing, which is
Aye, that's
13.
a fail.
Okay, whoa. I
Uh,
suck the life
I'm
out of
getting
this
choked.
coat.
Yeah, well, your fungus sort of starts growing on the coat, and it sort of like disintegrates it. It's like, and to be honest, it's worth noting that at this point, it is already seeing like the little bit of damage you've done to it. You look at it and go like, oh, it seems old, really dusty, worn.
Oh, these guys seem like they're easy to get rid of. Just rip them up.
I can't
Alright.
seem to be hitting it.
In any case, you've already used your reaction, so
Yep,
this
that's
one
a
does
reaction,
get its turn. Yeah. So to be fair, this one hasn't had its turn. It's going to
still,
try and
yeah, it's still that's...
grapple Fobs.
Alright. Can I do something about that?
You may react with either acrobatics or athletics.
Alright, I am. Let's see what I have most of. Acrobatic athletics.
You have to beat a 5. And
Okay, I'm doing acrobatics.
you succeed. Tries to go. He's going for your throat as well. You just go.
Alright.
But you manage to just dodge
So-
underneath it. Like,
Well-
or you maybe jump over it. Yeah, you're quite small.
Can I enter berserker mode and
It's
just
not
go
quite
like-
your
Not
turn.
your turn, yeah. It was
That was just you reacting to their moves. So
Alright.
it's always a little bit weird with D&D, but at the end of the day, it is still everyone does their turn and then and does their thing.
I guess so. Like it's like a
because he was trying to-
counter move.
The only exception to that is reactions, which just say in this specific circumstance do this, which
Alright.
You get
Baron
one
has
per,
one of them.
You get
Alright.
one per turn.
One per like round.
Like, round, yeah.
All right.
In any case, this other animated armor is probably gonna also. It's gonna go for a swipe. It's gonna try and chain swipe Baron
Swipe
because he's already
me?
missed once. Yes, and
The audacity.
attack. 16. Does that hit?
Yep, that hits. Yep.
Take 1 off of this damage. 6.
Take one off it. Okay. Woo!
But that's all of their turns. Quetzal, you're being grappled right now. You can you make the choice to either break out of the grapple because it's currently choking you, or you can try and deal damage to the thing itself.
I can do 2 things within one.
On your turn, you can use actions and also a bonus action.
Can my okay, so my action is I would like to leave the grips of the shadowy thing.
You want to try and break out using your
encapsulating
action.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as my bonus action, I would just like to be like, can you please just stop attacking us? Because I feel like they might understand me.
Maybe.
I just reason with them as like one like thing to another.
In that case, since you're trying to break out, do me another strength check. Not strength. Either acrobatics or athletics check.
Normal or disadvantage.
I think technically you're exhausted, so disadvantage. Though to be fair, got a 7, so it fails anyway. Which means at that moment, so what happens is the guy is sort of, it's basically almost trying to put itself on you and at the same time choke you with kind of with your own hands to a certain extent. But
talons.
you're kind of like hard to put down at the same because of the fact that you're not really made to be a human like for these human stuff, so it doesn't fit on properly. And so you just sort of flap your arms enough and then sort of kick back with your back legs and it moves off of you. And as you break the grapple, it also moves off of the square that you're on back to where it was.
Can I still ask it to just leave us?
Do you want to use persuasion?
Yeah, I literally want to use. I feel like I can communicate with it.
Okay, go ahead.
Whilst doing this, I'm like clutching my
What do you want to say
holy
specifically?
symbol. I'm like, dude, like I kind of
You're
get why
talking
you're
to it
here.
while you're getting choked.
I'm not choked anymore. I'm off.
Oh. Okay.
But I'm like, dude, like I kind of know why you're here. It's a lot, and at the end of the day, someone's gonna lose here, and if we lose, you have to tidy it up.
That's good. That's true. That is true.
So you're either gonna put yourself out, throw your back out, kill a load of of us,
Okay.
then you've got a load of work to do. Or just call it quits now. Let us go past. We won't tell anyone. We won't say you let us go past. If they,
You'd
we'll
probably say that within about 6 seconds, I'd say. That's probably
Yeah.
enough. So give me a persuasion check.
With disadvantage as well.
With
Ah!
disadvantage. Which is even worse than that.
How
So you're like,
do I
Alfred's
roll it
like,
again,
oh my god,
or
can
would
you just
it
fuck
take
off?
Just roll it again, just to be sure.
You
It
get
won't
one.
very well.
The exact same thing, normal.
Ooh.
That was okay. Yeah, well, either way.
40, yeah, so your lowest is 7.
There's a
So
glitch.
you talk to it, but it seems like the almost faceless void that you're looking at here it understands what you're saying, but it sort of disagrees at the end of the day. For some
Wow.
weird reason, it's not following your orders specifically.
Uh-oh.
In any case, moving on to Fubs.
All right. I want to enter
These ones that are
Berserk.
stuck in the wall, by the way, you can still touch. They're just sort of like sticking out the wall.
Okay,
I'm activating Rage as my... oh, that's a bonus action. But I can use that
Yep.
before the action, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you can attack.
I'm doing that. Consume available usage, consumed
Yep.
resource.
You just consume one of the resources, yeah, I assume so.
Okay, use ability. Did I do it? Yeah.
Yeah,
All
sure.
right.
So now you have 1
and,
out of 2 rages left.
yeah. So and then the one that swinged against me, up to the left. How do I mark it?
I believe it was this one that attacked you, yes.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna make a swing at that guy.
Okay, go ahead. Give me what you would do is you'd open up your inventory and you would do the attack using that axe the same way you attacked the door.
All right. Attack.
I don't know whether. Oh, and you can make it the.
Is it advantage or normal or disadvantage?
Just normal.
Just normal.
Ooh, crit.
Easy.
Oh, it's a crit!
Nice.
Beautiful. Then you get to roll damage and call it a crit.
How do I do that?
You see where it says attack and damage. You can just click damage next.
So if you crit,
Ah.
Fabs, you just double the dice you roll.
And then I do critical hit.
Critical hit.
Huh.
So you do 10 damage. So that thing, it comes out of the wall for like another like sort of swipe at you just for a second. But you look it in the eye, you go, "Roar!" and you like, come down on its head as it comes out. And what I mean, the one that was attacking you was sort of like what's the best way to describe it? Sort of like a little bit of a like leather and stuff like that, almost as if it was worn by an actor, someone playing a role of a hunter in like in a theater play. It comes out with its sort of like little like cap hat.
In the swing, I want to say, "Eat my axe, you rug."
And as you do that, it cuts it down the middle and sort of splits it into 2 pieces that immediately fall on the floor, inert. It's dead.
Face down.
Nice.
Yep. Dead. Bye-bye.
Alright. I don't have any offensive spell.
Varen.
I would like to bonus action cast Shillelagh
Shillelagh.
on my staff, and then I'm gonna fucking beat this motherfucking like closed hands.
Beat the closed hands.
Reaching out from the fucking wall, I'm gonna knock him back in.
Okay. Go ahead. Give me a roll.
So I get to roll.
The one you're attacking is sort of like a lady's dress.
Oh,
Very high end.
Normal, isn't it? Because it doesn't affect attack
Yes.
rolls. Oh.
That does not hit.
Fuck.
Kind of go for a swipe, but due to the fact that the thing is sort of like kind of flimsy, you do hit it, but it's like it's not enough. It's like it sort of just moves out of the way, like of the attack slightly, or sort of gets moved by the attack, and it doesn't really feel very much.
Nice one.
Mithrandor is like starts climbing up the stairs, and you can see him sort of like there, but he's like, "Oh, just give me a moment," and it moves on to the next animated armor. I keep calling it empty clothes. I don't know why it still calls it animated armor and the round thing. In any case, it's goes for a swipe on Quetzal.
Ah! Ouch. How do I
This is just them rolling it. So is your AC 15 or lower?
Who's sorry?
Quetzal's.
What else?
Alright.
It may or may not be 14.
In that case,
Uh-oh.
it hits, and
Fuck you.
it does 6 damage because again I got the throw. They should have
Well.
+3 to the stat and proficiency +3.
And now I've got to put that in my little thing that I took 6 damage.
Yes. So you're now on 9 hit points. You should be able to change it on the on your thing. There we go.
What is on the round list? What is the number on the right?
Round what? Ah, that's initiative.
Initiative roll, yeah.
Ah, okay.
Moves on to Cypher.
Alright. Seeing that, like, I cast a spell but it didn't work, or it looks like it didn't have any effect, I'm just gonna resort to melee. I'm just gonna use my dagger,
Okay.
which makes the most sense, I think. What is my dagger? I linked it before. I don't want to go. Okay, I'll just wait. Here, so there it is. Roll to attack. Normal.
21.
Damn. There we go. Damage.
As if just stabbing it to shit.
Full 3 damage. Let's go.
Fuck yeah. It reaches out and you just sort of like stab it like in sort of like near one of the the little like arms or something of the piece that you're currently stabbing, and it kind of like sort of falls off, but it's not perfect. And
Yeah, I go
therefore-
for the shoulder area where the sleeve is sewn into the jacket
Mhm.
in hopes it falls off.
It's not enough, but it does look it's getting close. And
There we
then
go.
animated armor. No, the guy you just stabbed comes back and tries to grapple you.
Wait,
So-
I still have a bonus action, right? Somebody.
Oh, true, yeah.
Is like is somebody does somebody look pretty hurt?
The two people who have been hurt so far is Quetzal has been thwacked across the skull, bleeding a little bit out of her head.
Okay.
Fobbs has been hit by it, but is sort of mainly fine with it, basically.
I'm also low
I've
on
been hit
HP
as
since
well.
I hit the door earlier.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you? Oh, actually, no. Yeah, I don't think you've been hit by anything.
No, I
Bob.
didn't
hit
take
you
damage
last time.
now.
It's
Yeah,
just a-
so just a singed from that.
Yeah,
So,
I've taken a bit of damage, but I'm
nobody looks critical or.
Quetzal is a little bit worse for wear.
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
You're fine.
I'll be
I'll
fine.
yeah.
I might not be fine.
You know what? I'll just cast my bonus action, just because so I can do something.
Just in case, you never know.
How can I see
a
the
healing
HP of other people?
Yeah, healing word.
You can't see the HP of other people, but
Alright.
you can look around and I'll give you a general description.
Ah, that's fine.
So you just ask someone because it might be that
Holy shit! That was,
they're panicking a bit or.
That's 8. You heal for +7? Fuck me.
7?
Yeah, plus.
That's the
7.
power of cleric. And
Holy shit!
in any case, yeah, Quetzal, you just gain all that health you just lost right back.
Yo, I'm back up and I'm flying, bitches.
Whoa! Oh, you're about to. It's my turn.
Oh,
You
Flappy,
head in
flappy.
the doorway because you're stood in a doorway.
Yeah.
Animated armor goes for.
Hit the top of the
One
door just
point.
immediately.
That's why I'm
Yes.
saying you guys don't have to be very cautious. Just go nuts. I got you.
Acrobatics or athletic checks to stop the grapple. It also moves out from the wall. On
Is
top
that
of you.
versus me?
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, versus you.
I'll take acrobatics then. But is this with disadvantage then, or?
It will be with disadvantage, yes,
Okay.
Real
because
time.
everyone is very exhausted.
Acrobatics disadvantage. 13.
It does not. So you are currently being choked out.
Okay.
It's sort of like wrapped around you, and again, it's sort of like it's basically trying to wear have you wear it at the same time while it chokes you to death.
Ooh.
This one in the wall decides to do the same thing to Varen.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so I've got to roll acrobatics. Advantage.
You failed. Two people being choked out. What are your constitution?
I want to
checks?
hit it with my reaction.
Yeah, it's your reaction. Go ahead.
So this 1d4. Ooh. Go. More mushrooms grow.
Oh, fucking. Oh, just it loses a little bit of like the seam around like the right side of the dress.
I get choked. Immediately afterwards. Just...
Quetzal, your turn. It's also worth
Okay.
noting you should probably check your constitution because it's that +1 is how long until you die from being choked out.
Okay, so I roll Constitution or I just check it?
No, it's not you because you're not being choked out. I was just talking to Baron and Cypher. So Baron's got 3 turns, Cypher's got 2.
We are in a tricky situation.
Mhm.
I'm panicking.
Mhm.
I've just got like my sword in one hand
Mhm.
and my
Right.
other sword in the other.
2 swords. Yeah.
And I'm just spinning in a circle.
Spin to win.
And as I do it, I look at Fubs and I wink at him like I learnt this
I
from
learned
you.
this from you.
And
Who do you angle towards? The one that's currently choking a Cypher out, or the one that's currently like facing you down? This one.
the issue is that I'm not focusing either.
Okay.
I'm just spinning. So
I will say, unfortunately, you pretty much you can't do that.
you what?
You can't do that, unfortunately. I'm all up for like reasons,
Pistol.
etc. But like for cool things, but you can't just say I do whirlwind.
Well, I feel like
Maybe when you get a fighter level next, you can learn whirlwind. Okay.
I should probably go for whatever's attacking Fubs because he's quite small and can probably be drowned in these clothes.
He hasn't
Okay.
even been attacked by anything, is he?
Fubs is just
Is he
like
not?
chilling.
I just
chilling
dodged
next to
the
me.
attack
Oh.
earlier.
Cypher's
Attacked.
being attacked right now. I couldn't see him underneath the
Yeah, Cypher's the one who's currently
actual
dying.
ghost.
How is the
I'm
hitbox now
also
when
being choked
the...
out at the front.
Yeah, but you can like just shroom your way out of it, can't
And
you?
if you're attacking the
Shroom my way
if you're attacking the empty clothes, then you have to be careful. Otherwise, you might end up attacking. Basically, you're gonna have to try and like cut him out.
Okay,
Because they
I
are-
assessed the situation, realized that it's not a good idea to spin. Look at
Mhm.
Fubs, like this was a bad idea, and just charge forward and try and impale it on this wall in front of me.
Oh, okay then.
I don't know if it will
With
work.
Cypher in it.
Yeah. Give me a roll. If you do end up missing, I'll have you roll again to see whether or not you hit Cypher instead.
That's fine. I think I have really good aim.
Yeah,
So
because
it has
the-
armor-
really
it has armor class
proficient with
13.
I'm really. Wait, which one?
This guy over here. That's got armor class 13.
I can do this. What am I rolling?
You roll to attack.
Because the robe is like on the person, right?
Yes.
So it's
You
kind of
got
hard
this.
to
You
just
just gotta
slash
get
it.
that
No?
bit that's underneath the armpit where it sags a bit more.
Okay.
And I've got two
I'm
swords.
just rolling it that she attacks. If she misses the clothes, then there's a chance she'll hit Cypher.
That's a risk I'm willing to take. He can heal himself. I
Go
can't find
ahead
the
then.
attack button.
You may click the roll dice button.
Oh, I can just click this dice.
Yeah.
It's not working.
Did it not? I rolled it for you.
Thank you. Q. Attack. Ah! No damage.
Oh. Did you click attack?
I clicked everything.
Okay. You might be having a lag. Little bit of a lag.
I don't know what's happening on my computer, but everything I click doesn't like respond to anything.
Maybe you can leave and rejoin.
Yeah, okay.
In the meantime, I will roll your attack thing for you so we can keep it to a roll.
Thank you.
So, attack
Ooh.
12. You have missed the thing. Just barely as well. It's got 13. In which case, I'll have you roll... What would be the worst way of doing this? I guess if the more dexterous you are, the less likely you are to hit. So
Yeah.
I guess we'll roll a dexterity, and if it's... the DC is 10, if you fail it, you end up hitting Cypher.
Saving or ability?
It's an attack roll, though, so no disadvantage. Oh, yeah, that hits Cypher.
You gonna give him a poke?
Which
damage.
means damage, normal. 9.
Ouch!
Fantastic.
Now you might need the heal.
How's
So
that
you
bonus
decide
attack?
to roll max damage.
You rolled max damage as
Friendly
well.
fire.
Oh
Awesome.
my
I'm down.
You're down. Oh
I'm
shit.
down.
Oh shit!
Well, if there's ever a time to dig deep, it's right now.
Don't
Oh
worry.
Fox,
dear
I
God!
have a backup character. Don't worry.
Can I do?
Fox, carry.
Yeah, can
Get
I?
it off me!
Can I do anything that like heal? I can't, right? I'm fucking
You can't
barbarian.
heal.
I'm
All
an
you
ooga
can do
booga.
is kill and try and kill fast.
Okay,
I
but
will note though, you do have since you got 2 hand axes,
yeah.
you can attack with one and then attack with the other. You got one on each
Yeah.
hand.
Oh, so I can do 2 attacks.
The second
Yes.
one won't
Ah.
benefit from your extra strength damage. It'll just be
Alright.
the damage of the weapon.
But everyone is like inside of the clothes, right? So if I just attack, I might hit my friends.
I suppose when it comes down to it, yeah, Cypher is probably going to be a little bit of a weird one. It's up to you whether or not you want to take the risk again as to whether or not you hit, and then.
Can I
you
decide
risk.
to not attack and just grab the
You
cloak by
can
the
try and
shoulders?
grab and
Try and
just
get it off.
pull it off of him. Yeah.
Alright,
If you
so
try and get it off me, I can heal him.
I'm in my rage. I'm just screaming, "Rah!" And then I'm jumping up, taking the shoulders of the cloak and trying to drag it off Cypher.
Yeah, you make a contested athletics check versus it.
Right.
And because of the fact that you're raging, you're cancelling out the disadvantage you got from being exhausted on ability checks, so it's just a normal roll.
All right. So what roll did I do?
Athletics.
Athletics. Let's see where. There it is. Normal. Oh, I did. Okay.
You
beat
succeed.
it.
You pulled it off
Nice.
of it, and also I guess at this point you're grappling it. And you've got
Oh,
it in
yeah.
your hand, and it's trying to break free.
So
Rip it in half.
do I still have an action to do on this?
That would be your action. I guess with your bonus action, yeah. I guess you can pull out your axe and give it a slice.
Ooh, I'll do that.
Just chop into it.
Inventory, axe, and that's just one of the axes then, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Due to the fact that this is a bonus action, you do not benefit from your strength on the damage part of it, right?
Yeah. You just get the. So it's actually
Ah.
just the rolls.
Unfortunately,
You can see the rolls.
miss.
It's
It's
just
you,
two.
you don't manage to do it.
The 2 damage.
All right, but it's off now. Cypher is free,
It's
right?
off. Cypher is currently on the ground bleeding,
Yep. And
but
you've got it in your hand.
but you do
I
have
wanna know why
the
he
cloak.
would be bleeding.
Who? Why would he? And
I'm unconscious.
that's all you can
Who
say for
said
the next
that?
5 minutes. Who said that? Yeah. In any
It's my
case,
turn.
Varen, it's your turn. You have the
Okay.
option of trying to break free, or you can attack him.
Well, at the start of my turn, my reaction comes back, so I'm first going to try and get it. That I forgot to get you to roll the Constitution saving throw again.
It's
Like,
fine.
The last one.
It
Roll it
happens.
this time though. Yeah, so it doesn't do anything.
It doesn't do anything.
So now I'm just going to have to try and break out. Like,
Do you want to break out, or do you want to attack it?
can I attack it whilst I'm?
You can attack it. Yeah, it's on you at the end of the day. You can just try and rip it apart. I guess.
Yeah, go on then. I'll do primal savagery on it.
Mhm.
So.
Yeah, and it's within 5 feet of you, and so it's on you. You literally just cause your fingernails to sharpen and fucking rip it apart. That makes perfect sense. That's great.
Is it just not a normal roll?
Yeah.
Can I
Fuck.
look at him?
Oh, you got 1. Shit. I guess a critical fail. That's
Surprised that. I mean, it doesn't really matter
Well.
because it's an attack. But
You guys
okay.
that's
know.
That's bonus action. I bonk myself in the face with the fucking shillelagh.
bonking with yourself on the face of the shillelagh.
Nice.
You hit yourself.
Damage.
Are you hitting yourself with the shillelagh? Why are you hitting yourself with the
Well,
shillelagh?
I'm hitting the thing.
Oh, you're hitting the thing with the
shillelagh.
shillelagh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm basically just aiming at my own head, aren't I? So.
Yeah.
Okay. -3.
So what you do is you smack it backwards, and
Magical,
it's just
magical
like
bludgeoning.
it is magical bludgeoning, and that's actually important because it has damage resistances to very specifically non-magical bludgeoning.
Yeah, but my shillelagh.
Shillelagh, which is enough, and empty your clothes, and it falls down unconscious. It just it dissipates. The shadow it like disappears, and it no longer it exists. It's dead.
Nice.
Yay! And I can't really do much. I've used my attack, my action, and my bonus action, and my spell. So Destiny would.
In that case, it moves on to the next one. It was Mithrandor, who at this point, I'm going to say, joins the fight, just because at the end of it, it's kind of unfair for you guys to be losing a member for this long. I was expecting thing to pop up sometime soon.
It's cooler. It's fine.
Yeah, Mithrandor ends up just helping out. He'll just come in with. He's got a sword, long sword. He attacks with it. Boom.
With my diamond sword.
18
Ooh.
hits.
Buskus.
He's a fucking paladin. Why can't he fucking hit him?
6, which considering is enough. Yes.
He comes clambering up the stairs and just goes.
Nice.
It cleaves it in half,
Cleaves
mainly
it in
because
half.
that's slashing damage, and so it does double damage to the
Oh
clothes.
man, rolls are shitty today. Holy fuck.
Oh.
Good thing that's enough.
go.
And it's Cypher's turn. Roll.
Oh, how fun. Alright. Alright, let's go.
Oh.
Oh, rip.
It's the
Slowly
animated
down.
armor's turn. It's currently being held up by Fubs. It's going to try and break out from Fubs' grasp.
Do I roll something then?
You roll to contest it the exact same way you contested it before,
Alright.
with athletics.
I'll
Athletics.
start making my D&D Beyond page for that.
He holds it. It doesn't matter. It's fine.
You just put it in a chokehold. You got a scarf in a chokehold.
Yeah, it's sick. You can tell everyone this. Do you want to know where I got this scar? My clothes tried to kill me.
It's like it's just rope burn.
It's rope burn.
Really bad rash.
Quetzal, your turn.
Um,
At this point, animated armor's being held like on the same space as Fubs, so no one's on top of Slifer. What's the plan?
I would like to take my holy water at this point and just throw it over Cypher and see if it just stops anything
brings
from
him back
attacking
to
him
life.
further. just
So,
wards
What
them off.
exactly are you doing right now?
I'm hoping to create a bit of like a
Sprinkling.
holy.
But when it comes to
sprinkle.
holy stuff, you need to sort of like do you go like so you just so you cast it forwards and you just go like
Dipping a feathers in it.
Like-
God, please help him
Like,
sort of thing.
literally like I am like begone evil spirits and just trying to hope that they
You're
go,
calling on
"Oh,
holy
God, it
power
burns."
basically. To
Yeah,
do that.
and I'm just hoping that they just nothing else jumps
Mhm.
for him again.
Okay, give me a religion check.
Oh,
What class are you supposed to be anyway?
I've just had a dark past, okay,
I
and
don't know
I
what you
keep.
do.
Give me a religion check.
I've had a
Not
very dark past, and I keep some things on me for these particular
You
situations.
do not have disadvantage on this religion check.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, but
Okay, like-
specifically with this one.
Picking
Okay.
locks.
Mm.
Picking locks.
It's
Now
not
you're
an
like
undead, right? It's
doing
just
X.
like...
Cypher, you have been healed by 2 hit points.
Nice.
Okay.
a holy woman. She is.
Only
You
one
throw it
works. It worked.
And it seems to.
Praise be the Lord!
I'm not gonna. That was weird. That was weird. I'm not gonna lie, guys. A bit weird.
Oh,
That is weird.
She throws it out and she just says, "God, please help him," or something like
So
that.
I was
Something along
looking
those
right
lines.
at that because it just gotten off the thing, and it's like that shouldn't work. That's not how that works.
The only guy that actually
Sprinkle
understands
water
what
on
just
someone,
happened
there you go.
was
You're
Miss
healed now.
Runner.
Maybe Quetzal's the Messiah.
She's the chosen one.
honestly, there are some
No,
things
no
that
one
you do
told
not
them that she was
know.
growing.
There are
I don't
things you
even
don't
know.
know about me.
I have seen some shit.
In any case, moving on. Quetzal, we'll say that's the end of your turn, unless you want to move forward. Do you want to step on top of Levy's dead, cold, just currently awakened
I
body?
want to step on it.
I put my wings over him.
To
keep
protect him.
warm.
Oh,
Yes.
Very cute.
This is my apology. I'm so fucking sorry.
Fobs, it's your turn.
Alright, and I have the thing in my hands, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna do a swing with my axes.
Okay.
Well, I have only one hand to swing with since I am holding it, right?
Yeah, I guess at this point you've got it down on the ground. You've got underneath your knees or something like that. So it's just like
Alright.
it's holding it down.
Yeah,
You've got one hand like holding down one side, and you've got the other hand with an axe. Just go for the head.
So that's
Cut
a
off
hit.
the cloak. That does hit.
Damage.
There you go.
Boom. 2 damage. It's not quite enough. It's
Well,
like dodging a little bit.
I still have my second axe.
You do have the second axe. Well, you know what, actually, I'll say that you don't have the second axe. You're using one hand to hold it down, so you can't hit with the second.
Alright.
They should do some mad maneuvers where you like
That makes
switch them
sense.
round, but like that doesn't seem like a good idea.
In any case, moving on, it's Varen's turn.
Alright, so he's got it pinned down on the ground now.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any? Are there any others? Is the last one left?
This is the last one left. That attacked you, at least.
I'm holding
Alright,
it. You
I'm
hit
just
it.
gonna like. I'm just gonna stand where I am and I'm gonna cast chill touch on
Chill
it.
touch.
So I try and hit it.
Spell hit. 12.
12.
Just barely misses.
Fuck.
The skeleton hand reaches out.
I don't want to hit it with my shillelagh.
It's like, fuck you, stop dodging.
This one is a slippery one.
Yeah.
That hits.
Nice. How much
5
hit points
damage,
does
which is
the...
legit.
Two.
Oh, no, you don't
Two.
get the plus.
Two.
It's only 2. It's not enough. It's still just like.
Magical bludgeoning.
How many
It's
hit
still
points does
magical
it have?
bludgeoning.
Yeah. I just jab it.
Mithrandor, at this point, he just says, Gretel, move aside for a second. He starts asks you to move to the side. And he steps over there, and he puts his hand on Cypher and uses lay on hands to heal you up for 10 hit points.
Nice.
We did it. I helped.
Yeah.
The holy water move was actually big brain.
Cypher, your turn.
I need to
Alright.
run to get it
So
refilled.
there's just the one that's on Fub that Fubs is scared. Like,
Stab it. Yeah,
like
just
how
stomp
how,
on
do,
it,
how
basically.
does it look? Like, does he,
So what's the best way of describing
he's
this?
holding it with one hand.
You know how in like a playground where it might get to the point where 2 kids like start getting like rough with each other, but one kid is obviously the stronger of the 2 kids, and so one falls off, and the other one sort of like jumps on top of him with like and has like knees on either side, and you have to pull them apart because the kids are savages. Basically, Fobbs is the kid on top of the other one with using the knees to hold them down.
So he's holding
like, blouse.
it down.
Yeah, holding it
Yeah,
down
he's
on the
holding it
ground.
down. And,
Okay.
and I'm just stood over him, just butting it with my staff.
So which side? Like, so the like, okay. What I'm gonna try to do is grab the other side of the rope and start wringing it like you do with a towel to get the moisture out of it.
Interesting.
Grab it and do that.
Cool. Give me a
Like,
strength check.
Give the
don't know,
piece of
dude.
clothing a Chinese burn.
Should I do a reaction like a strength check as well and see if we can rip it?
Sure, you know what, that seems fun. I mean, at this point, the thing is not particularly likely to
Rip
win
it
it.
in half.
Alright,
8.
I'm gonna do a strength as well.
Oh,
Actually, if your combined strength check equals 20, then you'll make it.
Awesome.
that's
Cool.
strong.
And you rip it in 2. It was on 1 hit point, and that thing was dead.
Alright.
Cypher rolled twice.
Oh, it doesn't really matter.
I have,
it's 1 hit point.
Oh yeah,
Um,
it's dead.
I forgot.
It's dead.
It's 8 plus 6, I guess then.
Holy shit!
We'll move on. The thing has died.
Alright.
Right, I can't see shit in here, so
It's stuffy. You just nearly died in this sort of like 5 feet, sort of by 10, 12 feet sort of corridor.
So there's just ripped.
You're all just you're just going. Oh, what the fuck was that? It's just like you're looking around, you see a bunch of ripped clothes, and that's it. You've got blood as well, like where fucking Cypher was nearly dead.
God.
Right, I'm coming down from my adrenaline and the first thing I'm saying is hey bird, nice spin.
Oh, thank you.
Style
It
points.
It didn't hit anything, but you know.
And you
Felt
did end
badly
up
at the moment.
stabbing Cypher.
We don't talk about that.
Can
Can
someone
you
give me
just,
some light up here? I'm a bit worried that there's more
Can you just
garments
flap
coming
your
after
wings
us.
for a second and blow dry me because I'm all wet because of this holy water.
That's your job now.
It's the least you can. I like.
You can do
I
it.
like what
Dry us.
happens is you look at her and she looks in the eyes. She's just like, "Why would I do that?" And then she looks at you and you look her in the eye and just say like, "Because I fucking told you to. You just stabbed me." Like, just you don't say anything, but it's just a look in your eyes. And she just goes, "Yeah, okay." Then starts doing it.
Give you a little waft.
She also threw a
Can I-
lot
can
of
I
water on him.
I need some light up here. I'm scared that there's more stuff coming after us. And they're like right in front of us and I can't see
Yeah,
anything.
look.
It's just darkness.
Okay, then
Before
everyone.
we leave
move.
this
I
room,
cast
can I
light on
touch an
myself
orb?
again.
Can I touch it? You may touch an orb.
I touched an orb.
You touch it and it just sort of floats away.
And you explode. sucked into a black
Game
hole.
over.
That's it,
I
gone.
make
Instant death.
mental note to come back to the orb room.
There are a bunch of orbs
Touch-
around. You can actually see them. Like you
Touch
saw them in the
all the
original area
orbs.
too.
All right, let's move with caution now, since there's.
Yeah,
I don't
Oh,
see anything in there. I'm not going in there.
I'm coming.
I can't
Mithra and
open the door.
Dor creates. We'll have him create light as well if you want to send Mithra and Dor in first.
Go,
Can
Paladin!
you? Okay, yeah, he can go first.
You switch the light onto Mithra and Dor, and Mithra and Dor will go first.
Go!
There's a door. I couldn't even see the door.
That's the reason why. Oh well.
Right, who's in front?
Fucking
'Cause we need
Levy's
to
going
keep
in.
this folk.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Keep it in line. Keep it in line. You have to fucking
I-
keep it in line.
Orbs!
You're in the back. Get back here.
In any case,
Orbs!
one by one.
My issue is I'm connected to Mithrandir, so I have.
Can you not deselect? We had this problem before. Just only select one.
Okay.
Mm.
And
There we
then-
go.
There you go.
And then you can move Mithrandir forwards and like little jumps. Where does Mithrandir go first?
Just straight on, I guess.
That there
Do
be
you wanna go
lights.
straight on?
So we're just going straight into the room.
Yeah, why not?
Oh,
Oh, Mithrandir goes in.
okay.
Mithrandir's on the bed.
There's another building. Alright, okay, let's get ready.
Oh,
This
sorry.
place is. Wait, are you just doing this sort of like Spec Ops style?
I'm prepping Shillelagh before we open each door.
Okay.
There.
Oh, that
I
actually
have it
isn't a
on.
door. I don't know why the fuck that's a door.
That's not a
Ignore
door,
that.
okay.
That is not
Not
a
a
door.
door.
That was a mistake.
Okay,
I made
back
it.
in formation, boys.
Mithrandir first. Mithrandir steps forwards.
Oh.
So it goes around the corner. He looks at. Oh, he's looking around.
You wanna go in front?
I'll have control of Mithrandir
Okay.
first, just to organise this because this is a mess.
Yeah, let's go. Let's just check.
Mithrandir
Check
goes
each
forward
door.
a little bit. And he keeps going. He's just like, okay, wait, stop. And he opens up this right door. It's a bedroom.
I can only see a wall.
He
Ah,
takes a step forward, and he opens up the other door. Oh, it's like a.
there's a
treasure
weird
room?
portal thing in there.
It's a storage room.
Go up! Storage!
Okay, that was a
you
call
can-
for storage. Storage, everyone. We're going
Okay,
storage.
I want to do a quick scan for traps first on those doorways.
Sure. Give me
what-
in perception.
Perception. Disadvantage. Through my
As far as you can tell, there are no traps.
tired eyes. Alright, guys, we're clear to go. I'm gonna go to treasure room.
Treasure room. Take a step forward. He starts
Ooh.
looking around.
I'm trying to barge past
Shit.
everyone because I'm so
Sorry, not gonna
excited.
select it.
Yeah. And the other one's just like, stay in line.
Alright, is there any cool weapons?
Okay then.
What's this
Well,
glowing thing?
it's a
Don't
giant
touch it.
glowing gem.
I want it!
Do
Shiny.
you immediately touch it?
I immediately steal it.
Oh fuck.
Okay then. You immediately touch it.
We're
You're
all
like a
dead.
crow. Everything's shiny.
You are actually very much like a crow.
it makes sense. No, I genuinely tried to steal it. Sorry.
Careful.
Can I stop her?
It's not just
You
like a gem.
can
It's
try.
like in a golden sort of necklace, basically.
Even better. Gold.
Don't touch that, it could be cursed.
As you reach out, I'm screaming,
Do you-
careful!
Do you grab her hand or stop her or something, or you just tell her to stop?
I'm a bit too far away, but
I'm
Okay.
too short. I'm doing like I'm trying, but I end up just like putting my hand on her, like
Stop it.
yeah.
I
Right.
Do you pick it up anyway?
I sleight of handed it.
Okay, you're picking it up anyway. Well, you don't have to like hand. You're just picking it up.
Did it with a
staring at your hand, you're like,
disadvantage.
whoa.
You pick it up, and when you do, the sort of glowing nature to it is quite intriguing, to be honest. At the end of the day, it's quite cold. It seems to sort of just radiate like an iciness to it, significant enough that you can probably use it as just some form of way to like cool an area. Like really,
I like it.
it's a cooling stone, cooling gem.
Oh.
Nice.
I,
Underneath
air
it-
conditioning?
You can see that there's 50 gold pieces.
I take those two.
Are you just dive? You don't have anywhere to put it. Are you just shoveling them
Do
all
you
into a
understand?
bag?
This is all I do.
What are you stealing from the person that we're like
You're literally in the room with 4 other people. Are you sure this is a good idea?
I could.
I would
divvy it
like
up.
to
watching-
suggest we.
watching you take the gold? Like,
I would like to suggest the people that paid for our sleeping room in the town take the gold.
We should put it in like we should have it split, or
Mhm.
at least like spend it on stuff for us getting out of here.
Who has big pockets here?
Not just on
I do.
alcohol. I've got a coin purse. I've got a coin purse. I can probably fit it.
Is
in
that a lie, George?
I have huge pockets. It's
yeah, talk about-
perfect for holding
I've got a coin
gold.
purse, so I can put it somewhere. But
You can split it up. How about that? Split it up into it's 50, so you could all just have 10.
Yeah, let's
I
just all
have a
take 10.
chest with me.
You don't have a chest.
I do have a chest.
Yes,
It's
but
just
you
like a
it's
tiny
like a little
gold
tiny little chest.
Can hold 300 pounds of gear.
10
Oh
gold,
my-
10 gold.
You do not have that on you.
have
Remove
it
that
on
from your
me.
inventory right now.
I have been carrying it.
Quetzal, you almost killed Cypher and now you try to take all the gold.
I'm just gonna remove that.
Let's do this
Don't
as a
put things in
team.
chest and carry them and expect it to be lighter.
Yeah,
not how
this
it
is not
works.
Skyrim. Anyway, moving on. Everyone, you have 10 gold. You may split it. Like you may increase your
I
gold
keep the
amounts by
gem
10.
though.
She wants to keep the gem. Is everyone fine with her keeping the gem?
Yeah, do that.
I'm not gonna try and stop her.
Mhm.
Well, at the end of
I
the day,
was
it's
just
a
scared
big
it was gonna
bird
explode.
thing. So
I don't remember. Mythrendor has 11 right now. I don't really know if he should, but we'll keep him on 11.
he was rich.
What's in that chest up there?
You may go and check the chest if you want to.
Mitrandor paid for my wine and sleep and everything earlier, so he's broke
Yeah.
now.
I added another 10. He's on 11.
Oh,
Nice.
it's chest.
Open the chest, Bubs.
Fobs, chest.
Okay, I'll do it.
Quick before I get
Do I roll something or do I just open it?
It's a mimic. Don't worry, I'm not that obvious.
Bubs gets eaten.
Alright, do I
Uh,
open
in-
it?
Big door. That's
inside
what that door
is-
is a mimic.
There's assortment of it's just assortment of different things right now, but also it seems like a lot of it is kind of ruined. It's been in here for a very long time. So an assortment of different books, some things that are like have been left for an extended period of time. One thing that seems to stand out amongst the rest is a knife that has like a weird sort of ritual, ritualistic sort of engraving on it.
Alright. I hesitate a bit, but then I grab it to
Okay.
take a closer look.
You take it out, and it seems to have a sort of almost kind of like slightly holiness to it at the end of the day. In the sense that like all the symbols seem religious, effectively. The ones that I engraved on top of it.
I'm
Give
an
me
Ooga Booga,
a
so...
quick little religion check. I
Alright.
guess anyone who looks at the knife can give me a religion check.
Can't see it from over here. I'm sure Quetzal
Religion.
is peering over your shoulder,
Just looking at
looking
it
to
like,
take the knife.
but I can't tell that it's religious because I can't read anyway, so it just all
True.
looks weird.
Well, you can still try with disadvantage.
Mm.
There should all be disadvantage anyway, but 5 doesn't make it anyway. I wouldn't have thought, and yeah, it's 7.
What was that roll? 7. Neither of you know particularly like where this comes from or what it's associated with, but it is a very nice knife.
Maybe Mitranrir can take a look at it. I say I
Okay,
can see that it
Mitrandir,
looks
I can
holy,
have
so
him.
I go to Mitranrir and I ask him if he thinks this looks valuable.
He looks it over and has a like going on like what it seems to be sort of similar to the symbols I saw in the caravan of Madame Ava. I think this might be Vistani.
Hmm. That's cool.
Maybe they would pay you a lot to have it back.
We should bring it
Perhaps.
back and see who misses it. It might come in use on the way as well.
In that case, who wants to have the knife?
A knife?
I already have a lot of
Fox will.
weapons. Yeah, I can. I mean, I have my axes, so I don't really need it.
Do you want the knife, Cypher?
I feel
Yeah, I
like
guess
should
I'll
take
take
it 'cause he
I'll take the
doesn't have
knife.
much.
In that case, whoop.
But it makes more sense for like a martial person to have it though. Don't you want the knife?
Do you want the
Quetzal?
knife, Quetzal?
The knife kind of scares me.
Yeah,
I
it's
do
a
want
smaller blade, so it might be easier to actually aim it. You know.
Shots
A
fired.
subtle dig.
I'll
Roll
give you one of my
vicious mockery.
swords. Fucking deep. I'll give you one of my swords in return for the.
No, I don't need anything. I have the dagger.
Is
Well,
it?
to be fair, it would be an upgrade from the dagger.
It
Is
would
it?
be?
Well, yeah, I
Magic?
mean,
Can I do?
You just
Like,
use
an
it's a
arcana-
longsword, so you just use it in one hand.
Oh, yeah. But,
I-
oh, yeah,
Hmm?
okay. Yeah,
What's
I'll
that?
take the longsword.
Can I do like an arcana check to see if it's in magical in any way?
Sure, give it to me.
Advantage.
Ooh.
18.
As you look it over, it seems like the symbols on it they're not exactly the same, but they're slightly, kind of similar to some that you might see on anti-undead weapons.
Oh.
Yo, give me that.
It looks like it's magical.
Give me that right now!
In some way,
Right
it looks like
now.
it looks like it does destroy the undead a bit more effectively, but
I suppose I will add that. So you're switching a
just be
longsword
careful.
for.
Be careful, because with magical items you attune to them.
Mhm.
Careful, it might be cursed, so be aware.
Are you
Anything
willing
weird
to take
starts
that risk,
happening-
Quetzal?
But from what I can tell, it's just a magical, like, anti-undead dagger.
Cypher, did you want it?
Yeah, no, you take it. I'll take your
Be
short
very
sword.
good.
You can take my swords if you want it.
I'll
Cool.
take the one short sword then.
Quetzal takes the Vistani blade.
Thank
It's
you very
unlikely
much.
that it's cursed. I wouldn't worry about it.
You should not. Nah. We'll see. It will
We'll
come to
see.
haunt me.
And there's actually another thing in the chest. There's a few other things actually in the chest.
Oh,
Alright.
what
Specifically,
else? Come on.
there's a breastplate.
Oh,
Nothing
that's a
might
naked
be
boy.
for a paladin.
yeah. give it to him.
It seems to have some like engravings on it as well, minor ones.
Ooh,
All
are they
right.
similar to the knife?
Well-
No, these ones seem to be. I mean, you can give it another Arcana check, but they are different. They're not
I'll try.
religious.
I'll try again. Why not?
Well, I can wear it as well, and
Oh
since
shit!
he's
Sorry, that was
not
normal.
here.
Normal one.
I don't want stuff to weigh me down.
Yeah,
so-
14. 14.
14. As far as you can tell, it doesn't seem to be particularly anything like offensive, maybe, but it seems to be like the runic engravings have something related to weather or like fog, denseness, that sort of stuff.
Oh, okay. That's a weird one. I know this one's just.
Question: should
Weird.
Mithrandor wear it? You all get to make that decision.
I think so. I
I
think
vote
it's,
yes.
It's better for him to be wearing cursed armor than no armor whatsoever.
Yeah.
In that
He's
case,
gonna be heavier to carry along now.
don't worry, he'll work. He's
Sorry,
learned
he's
how to
awake
walk.
now.
He's
Yeah,
learned
he's
how to walk.
awake.
That's what we.
Maybe it's more fun that he gets his item when he's actually here. So like,
There's
maybe you can put that item in a chest or something where.
True. He'll be
Next
carrying
time.
it, but he won't be using it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't equip it. He can decide if he wants to attune
And
to it
the
or not.
last piece of interesting paraphernalia is a pipe.
Pipe.
A pipe.
Ooh. You know your boy likes a bit of a pipe.
It seems to be made out of bone of some kind, and it depicts a dragon holding an egg.
I'm looking at it and I say, who would put that in the mouth?
Who would put that in the mouth?
I don't know, that looks
It's a
pretty
fucking
cool.
bone.
Can I show you this artwork? I'm pretty sure. There we go.
I'd smoke some herbs out
That's
of that,
what it
if you know
looks
what I mean.
Ooh, that's cool looking.
That is a cool pipe, not gonna lie.
It is a very cool pipe.
Who smokes?
Who wants the pipe?
Let's get
smokes?
lit.
We got a
Yeah.
little
You know-
shroom pipe boy over there.
You know, you know Baron's smoking little herbs on the side.
Go ahead, grab it, dude.
I'll have a look at it at least. I'll try and do the
Since
record check.
Quetzal
I'll roll at the moment.
already emptied the table from all the jewelry, we can just have like a puff
Oh.
puff pass session
Oh
on
my
the table.
god!
Oh
So
my
smart.
lord! The runes engraved over its surface seems to have something to do with illusions.
Illusions.
Oh, illusions.
Wonder if you
Okay. Well, next time we rest, I'll attune to it and see. Or does it require tuning? Or
I don't think it requires retuning. No, none of the weapon things I've given you so far require a tune.
require tune? Okay, so we can just use them.
Yeah.
Huh. I'll sit down and I'll like later on during like a long rest, I'll sit down and
I'll
let me
hand
read it
you it.
properly for like an hour and really figure out what it does.
Really get into it, you know? The pipe.
Exactly. Really
A
figure this
dragon
piece of
pipe.
gear
Just
out.
like really think about like how everything's like come together, you know?
And have a fucking great
Exactly.
smoke at the same time.
A
Anyway,
pipe that gives
Exactly.
illusions. That sounds like a great time.
Oh, that sounds like
so
something
what do you guys
need.
want to do?
Well,
Get high in the corner with my new pipe.
Get high in the
yeah,
corner.
I go and
The crack
join
pipe, right?
him.
uh,
I'm like,
there's
I'll
some
trade
weapons
you
on the
some
wall.
gems for
There are
some
some weapons
pipe.
around. As far as you can see, there's nothing that stand out. They're kind of low quality, but like they would work as weapons if you wanted to use them.
Is there some
Okay,
kind of
well-
like stone that I can sharpen my my axe?
A
on?
whetstone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can probably pull that.
I will.
I-
I will do that if there's a sharpening stone here.
Okay.
It took
Right,
a
well,
hit
whilst
when
he's doing
I
that,
hit the
then I think
door
we should-
earlier, so.
True.
We should open up this
Open
store
door.
here, see
Open
what's-
sesame.
Ah, oh, there's a very, very nice book lounge.
This is a. You do not step over that. That is a balcony. So to be
Oh,
fair, you
balcony.
could step over onto
Oh,
these.
okay.
The place is mostly ruined. It's a lot more ruined than it shows here.
Oh shit.
But for the
Okay.
most of the books, like they don't seem to be like no. There's a few books like on the table in the center that seems to be in much better condition. But beyond that,
Is there any door in there, or can I not see
you
one?
lean over the balcony and look down, and you can see that just underneath you, heading basically back out where this from the door that you just came in from, on the ground floor. There is
This
a door
must be
there.
the barred door. This must be the barred door.
It makes sense for where we
Yeah.
would be.
There's also what seems to be like a weird arcane kind of contraption. Well, it just kind of looks like a button basically right next to the door itself on the ground floor.
Wonder if it would
Uh,
explode it.
That book looks interesting. Why is
Well,
that
I'm
like
feeling
in the
pretty.
center
I'm
of the room?
feeling pretty. I'm feeling pretty big.
There are
brain
two
at
books
the
on the
moment.
table, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, well, you know, I'm feeling smart and I'm feeling confident at the moment. I've checked all these weapons out and stuff, and I'm like, you know, getting all right. I'm gonna clamber down
Oh, I throw
You
you my
can clamber
rope.
down off down the
onto
bookcases,
these
yeah.
and then down, and I'm just going like, I'm gonna go like have a look at this button and see if I can figure out what it does.
I'm gonna move out of the way of the balcony while he does that.
As far as you can tell, it's a button and it does something.
Okay, well, I think it's safe. I'm gonna press her.
You press the button. I mean, as you do so, the door itself sort of merges and moves away from. It sort of like kind of falls into the walls itself, and after it does that, you can see that all the stone and the wood that was on the other side also sort of just like ching ching and like moves out of the way.
Oh, okay.
And as you do that, there's sort of a snoring sound you can hear, and then he just goes, oh! And he sort of a moose pokes his head around the corner, like it doesn't step on the corner, it pokes his head around the corner and just says, "Oh, you open the door!"
Sorry, we had to like rip up some of your old clothes, I think.
My old clothes?
Yeah, they tried to
That's
strangle
fine.
us.
Anyway, I'm gonna be coming in. Okay, just give me a second. And
Okay.
he steps in. And he sort of like starts knocking things off. It's like, okay,
Oh, God,
it's a little bit weird, but it's fine.
I'm still on the balcony chilling.
What are these books that are laid out about?
Oh, the ones in the center. I guess I was just interested in them. I don't really know. I can't really remember.
Can you not read what they are about?
What the ones in the center?
Yeah.
I mean, he goes up and he sort of nudges one over. It's like, that's the title. Can you read common? I'm pretty sure you can read common.
Okay, yeah, I read it. What does it say?
There's two there. One is called the Court of Ravenloft. The other one is the Legend of Lugadana.
Okay, do you remember these books?
I don't know. I suppose I was doing research on them. If it's something to do with Ravenloft, I was probably trying to prepare to defeat my great enemy.
Oh, okay. Right,
And-
wow, you really don't remember much, do you?
And,
Well, I mean, it's been a harsh 3 months.
What's Ravenloft?
Can we check
Oh,
if there's any
that's
pages?
the place where Strahd lives. That's his castle, Castle Ravenloft, a
Oh,
great and terrible beast upon the land.
Castle
Okay.
Ravenloft.
Wow.
Alright.
Anyway, it was going to be a little bit weird me climbing up there, but I think I could probably leap up onto the balcony. So
Okay, let me get out of the way first.
I'll
I
move
mean,
out of the way.
it's going to ruin this place. So if you want to take anything from here, any of the books or whatever, just do that beforehand. And
My pipe that I may have stolen from you, but
Yeah. Ben's got the pipe.
What does
Do you
it
wanna-
do? Or do we not know yet?
Can I just
know
start
yet.
taking
Okay.
as many books as I possibly
smoked
can
out of it yet.
carry?
The only
Yeah.
books that are not ruined are the Court of Ravenloft and the Legend of Lugana.
Such a
I take
hoarder.
them both with me.
I will give you both of those. You are a hoarder. You
I
have an
want
issue.
I want to check if there's any pages missing from either of them.
Okay. I have given you the Legend of Lugana and the Court of Ravenloft. They're pretty happy, so it's worth knowing. But in
That's-
any case, Mr. fucking Mordenkainen just leaps, and he saw there's a loud crashing noise. It's like, oh, okay, wait, no, I'm pretty sure, okay, okay, yeah, okay, there we go. Oh, Jesus Christ, I think I was broke a leg. Anyway, can you get out of the way, please? Thank you. And he breaks the table as he does.
Are those
Okay,
bones on the bed? Or is it... Oh, it's like a broken
It's broken. It's not done.
special bed size. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Are
Oh.
you running around and looking through his
Let's go
bed?
then.
No, it's just standing in the... in the doorway.
Quetzal, are you taking a step into the room?
I stepped in.
Yes.
Um,
Where are you going?
You hear a click sound.
honestly, can I walk towards the end of this hallway and just try and see if this door opens?
Okay.
Holy fucking shit, it does.
And as you see inside, it's very, very windy.
My feathers are blowing everywhere, so I close the door.
Oh my god, what was that? Like, obviously, I didn't hear
You
all
can
the
hear
wind
like a
and
sort
shit.
of a wind thing going on there.
Like someone opened the front door in a storm.
Yeah. Mr. Mordenkainen sort of shouts out, "It's like that might be some of the defenses. I set them up just outside of my laboratory."
Lovely.
Okay.
Do you know how to turn them off?
Look, I'll probably be able to turn them off. I just need to get out. It's going to be a little bit of a squeeze. I'm pretty sure this area is a bit bigger than the other one.
I'm gonna
but
get into this
Move
room.
out of the way,
then.
move out of the way, get in
I'm
it.
gonna...
You're going to have to give me a few
Oh
minutes.
shit! I've
though,
got to go open
okay?
the fucking door first, though, don't I? Wait.
Yeah.
Give me
Oh,
a
actually,
sec.
yeah. Can you do that, please? Thank you.
Oh god, 1 second.
Oh god, it's like, and then you run by him underneath his legs. And it's just like, I think it's gonna take a lot of like, I'm gonna be just in here, trying to remember the password.
Oh, I see a chest in that bedroom.
Georgia, you have stepped in here again. And as you step in here, you see a man sitting on the bed.
Oh,
with his-
hello,
with-
sir.
He's got his head in his hands.
Oh, are you okay?
But yeah, I'm fine.
Not you.
What,
God.
what do you mean, not me?
Oh, I can't
The
believe I
guy
had to
on
do
the
that.
bed.
Oh, you're seeing shit again.
Oh, it was a terrible idea. Why did I use simulacrum?
What's he saying then? Like, what's happening?
I can't hear him. You're all
I
talking.
shouldn't have adapted the
Shit,
spell.
sorry.
It's fine.
He's
It's
saying
fine.
he shouldn't have adapted a spell.
No, it's fine. Like he'll be all good. I just need to. And he sort of steps off and he walks away and he goes over to the chest that over on this side.
He said he'll be good.
And he opens it up and he starts pulling stuff out of it. Like, but the stuff he's pulling out doesn't actually exist. And after doing so, he's sort of like he's got like his notepad and everything. He's just like, I need to leave tonight. I need to go. And then he disappears through the door. He runs out of it and disappears again. And on the ground, once again, you find a little note. Which I might as well pull out and then I'll give to Georgia and then she'll. I guess, are you just going to show it to everyone immediately?
Well, yeah, because I can't read. So...
Yeah, that does make sense.
He's just like, come back, like, yeah, look, I found another one.
Why did you collect 2 books if you can't read?
Oh, but I'm trying to get really strong, and they seem like good weights. Also, I just wanted to check if either of them had like a page missing to see if it was from that note I had earlier.
Also, they might be good isolation for a good nest.
Yeah, it's true. Honestly, you should just get everything you can lay your hands on. It's worth something to somebody. Somewhere.
That's a future businesswoman right there.
This is why I've got the gem and you guys don't. So.
This is why
Suck it.
I'm hot.
Anyway, no. You may tell me when you've finished reading it, or otherwise you tell me to move on.
Where's the narrator? I mean,
Do you want me to say it in his voice?
yes,
Yes.
narrator.
Oh, yes, since my failing at the gates of Raven, as described in the previous records, I ran to the mountains in search of safety from that monstrosity, to heal my wounds, to come back stronger. But I suppose time is the enemy of us all. Age may not have set in, but fear has declared stewardship over my soul. The anger of the early days, when I would shout at the illusion downstairs in a fit of rage, despite the wounds upon my body. That rage has all but left me. I still run my hands along the many wounds that scar my body. His smiling face as he broke me down, spell and body alike, like I was an ant to play with. Now, I can't even bear to leave the safety of my abode, for fear the moment I do, I will be hunted down like a sick dog. Perhaps I should look into methods to heal these wounds, or maybe an alternative solution to the scourge of Barovia.
All right.
Boom.
Record number 20. What number
Hey.
was the other one?
Number 1.
Right. This is after the fight and
He's
it's a
broken.
year after he's lost.
Yeah.
I'm
Mentally
gonna tell you
broken.
now, he did not look okay. He looked very distressed, and he was like looking in this chest over here.
Take a peek then.
I think we should have a look in the chest if anyone.
I'm gonna
wants.
open this chest over here as well.
Okay.
Go by the side of the bed. Since we're looking at this guy's room, might as well.
So in the one that Varen's the one that Georgia looks through is mainly just clothes and the like, and the one that Varen's looking through is sort of bedside stuff. However, there is another there's a bag of gold. It's all like it's not like it's like Ravenloft sort of gold, Barovia gold.
Oh, okay.
So another 30 gold may be split among you 5. So if you want to, you can always have another 6.
Another 6. Yes, please.
Beyond that, it seems like there's also a variety of a few other things. There seems to be like one particular like a book in there. It's mainly ruined, but it's possibly the remnants of some sort of like maybe a diary or something like that.
Oh, okay. Can I just give it a flip through and see if it's in the same sort of style as the notes that we've been finding?
You flip through and you find that it's the words that are like on its pages don't seem to have been written by Mordenkainen. They seem to be written instead by a younger girl.
Did we get 6 gold each, or what's the
Yeah,
deal?
6 gold each.
Right.
It's talking as if like this kid is like really young.
Oh, wow.
But
There's a child's diary here.
you can see on the back, towards the back, it's written in the same like font or same handwriting, the notes that you saw before, and it says in memory of I think it was Samantha. In memory of Samantha, I want so I can one day see her again.
Oh my god, he must have lost a child or something. Or a young girl that's very close to him at least.
Or possibly one was left behind.
Or one was left behind.
Yeah.
The family of the people that left to go and fight Strahd.
This isn't.
In any case,
is he out the door
there's a call from the other room. It's just like I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I've turned it off. If I can just quickly go to here and actually just turn it off. But...
I run through.
There should be an actual lane.
God, he's so big.
He is quite big. I'll go out the way.
My god.
So I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay.
Can't
This
see
way.
anything.
It's a little bit dark. You might want to bring a light in here. I can see because I'm a moose.
Where's the light?
Where's the light? Mithrandir will come in.
I like that he's just a light bot.
There he is.
Human
So, like, so I'm pretty sure that that it's in there. It's in there. This is my laboratory. I can't quite get through. But I don't know. And I also can't get through that door down there. That's supposed to be locked.
There's a dead person in there.
That's supposed to be locked. It's
locked.
Well, locked in the sense that there's a bunch of debris in the front of the way. Yes.
Oh, okay. There's no plants in here.
No.
Fuck.
Look, so like I can't get through that door over there, so I'm just gonna start moving debris away from this side. You guys can go around the back, okay?
Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. We'll just go down here then. Come on, light.
We need the light.
Mithrin door, the light. The
Oh,
light is
I'm
described.
running into a wall.
Seems like my light source is gone as well.
Everyone's gone.
It's gone. You might want to like open the door.
Yeah, you can.
Whoa!
couldn't see the door.
There's also, you don't want to go take a bath.
I'm in. I'm in.
You
It's
have bird.
warm.
You're having a bird bath.
I instantly regret it.
You immediately start panicking. Ah, I'm wet. I'm wet.
Ah! I just come out
It's like the
sopping
well
wet.
all over again.
I don't want to talk about the well. The well.
Okay, let's just move on. Oh, there's
What's in the chest, Fubs?
What's in the chest?
Oh, is this a
folks?
chest? Okay.
You
Yeah,
open the chest.
I'm opening the chest.
It seems like there's a variety of items in there, but most important, there seems to be some bath. Yeah, there's like a bath scrubber.
Oh, okay.
oh.
Is the magical bath scrubber?
You want,
Is
you want
it-
a magical back scrubber?
Like
It scratches the back for you.
I really like keeping light and not having too much stuff in my pocket, so I'm just taking it up and then I'm showing it to Quetzal and see, look, this looks interesting.
I
Think if she would take the bite.
I pick it up and I walk out the room with it.
You have a back scrubber.
I'm just looking at it like this is interesting.
This is great.
Can I pass it? Can I pass it to Baron and be like, can you see if this has anything cool in it? You know, can you
What
do
is
Roll,
it?
roll arcane.
Okay.
Can you check it? Do the magic.
Oh.
As far as you're
Yes.
convinced, that is extremely magical.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Watch out! It might be a bomb. I don't know what that is. What is that?
I throw it. I run back out the room. I go back.
Throw it in the bath.
I throw it in the bath. Yeah.
Yeah, that probably got rid of it. That's good.
Okay,
Nice
cool.
reaction time. Nice reaction.
And
That's good, that's good.
and then I come back out and go, that was a close one.
The light's
That
going
was
to
really- that
stand
was really
here, so
close,
the
man.
entire corridor is
That
lit
could have
up.
been anything. I could have turned you into like an egg.
It could have. It could have been really helpful, to be honest.
Could have been, but we can't take those chances, you know.
We know where it is.
With powerful items like that, you can't just be messing around. You know?
Are these wine
Artifact
barrels?
from the ages.
I could
They
go
are.
for
They
a-
do look like
Wizard
wine
wine.
barrels. Yeah.
I would love a drink. Anyone else?
Or a drink.
Is this wine wizard wine?
I don't know. Is it?
Is it the wine wizard?
Oh, does it say
I
the
think
Wizard
so.
of Wines on the side? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
I can see
yes, it
you're
does.
all curious,
Oh, we know the classics then.
and I would gladly take a little sip for you guys to see if it's okay.
I'm just gonna take a little more.
I don't think if we say no, it'll even matter. So go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just laying down underneath the tap, and I'm filling the mouth full, and then swallowing it.
Upon doing that, you can tell that it's not. It doesn't taste great. It tastes a bit off. It just tastes a bit old.
I'm still swallowing it, but then I'm like, "Ugh. This has been here for a long time.
But you're still drinking
Very
it.
nice.
Still drinking it.
My God,
Good. I'll move side for a moment. Yeah.
Damn. Alright, well, let's go through this door then. Come on, torch.
Oh my.
Oh, there's a bloodbath.
Oh.
So whoopsies.
A bloodbath.
You step inside, and as
Oh,
you do,
God.
you look around, and you see that the entire room is ruined in an odd fashion. Certain parts of the room seem to be almost perfectly carved out, almost as if with a spoon. The only things that are left behind is a weird, almost as if it's kind of like a color that like changes like the longer you look at it. It shimmers very, very faintly. You can also, upon looking around the room, specific like Quetzal, when she looks to the center, she starts off by seeing a man. He's casting some sort of spell. And he's putting a lot of effort into it. He's sweating. He's forcing it as much as like in some capacity. But eventually, after a little bit, after some time, there's a blinding light. No light actually is there, but it just seems as if you're blinded for a moment. And then when you look
Ow.
back, you see the man kneeling in a wizard robe. Different parts of his body are specifically removed, with the only thing remaining being that sort of odd-coloured, odd, slightly glowing, like weird, omnipresent colour.
Did anyone else just see that again?
All you guys see is a skeleton with a wizard robe
Do you
drenched over
mean?
his body.
Do you
Different
mean
parts of his
the?
body have been cut out by the glowing colour.
Do you mean the skeleton in the middle of the room? Yes, I can see the skeleton.
Okay, no, I meant the massive shockwave of light that just burst through the fucking room, and also
You're really tripping something different, like.
and
Fobs, there is
also-
as you step backwards, you sort of or step around, your foot comes into contact with something. Seems to be a
Whoa!
book on the
What's
ground.
this? All right.
what is this?
What is
Words
this?
of a book.
It's a notepad
Ooh.
which reads Journal of Mordenkainen and Montague.
Oh, this must be the journal.
As you open it and look around, you see that the pad is missing many pages. Each one that's lost has a small, jagged line where it seems to have been perfectly pulled away from the pages. or
Put the
ripped
note
in some
back
way.
into the book. Give him his memories back.
Give him that. Oh my
One
god.
second. While there is still some paper left, you can see a faint glow of magic that shines in some odd color and changes with every passing moment.
All right.
It's a little bit of a long one, but I will be reading it out.
Okay.
I'll show you.
Oh, story
you
time.
may read along.
Story time.
Story time with Jude.
And then I'll read out from there. Record 22. Perhaps I don't need to fight this battle. I've done enough, haven't I? I'm no fighter. I'm no hero. I'm a fool. I just want to leave. I just want to go home. I've looked into some more details from previous notes about transportation and the nature of the mists. Perhaps with time, I can really find a way around the mists, a way home? But then who would help these people? Record 25. Simulacrum is a spell I learned in the months after my defeat, while I abandoned it for its limitations. Perhaps I could find a way to break those limits, to leave behind something that would help the Barovians. At the very least, I can have it patrol the area around my abode, in case Strahd senses my attempts to leave. The Simulacrum spell was a partial success. I was capable of allowing the copy to grow beyond me, think and act independently. Though perhaps this was a mistake. The copy is me in every capacity, including my mind. It holds both my dreams of heroism and my fear of death. It lamented over being the copy. It feared its eventual death should I leave, begged me to stay, fight Strahd together. I was forced to employ a modify memory spell to remove much of its memories. I also transformed it into a runic elk. It will retain its mastery of spells, but will not be capable of stopping me from leaving, nor breaking the modify memory's hold over itself. I suppose that the longer I spend here with it, the more likely that I will come to harm. I must perform the translocation ritual tonight. I will see you again, Samantha.
Translocations. Okay, so we're dealing with the Mad Mage's actually left already. This is just a clone.
Dear God.
What is
Well,
this
well,
elk?
Did
Well,
we
he doesn't
find
have his
these
memories.
entries on the corpse?
This-
This is the one that you like found. You stepped on.
Okay.
Book.
There's
I'm
a
gonna,
book in the room.
Bend
Yes.
over the
Can I
corpse
just-
or the skeleton and just search it.
I mean, on it has a spell book, a wizard spell book of some form, as well as a staff. Though both are quite ruined.
So getting help from the mage is not gonna happen then, I guess.
Right, no. This is a big question now. Like, I'm speaking in a quieter voice now, so that he doesn't hear through the
You
wall.
can hear him like trying to push through the door, basically.
Did we even tell this guy that he's a clone? Because in this journal it says that he lamented over it. He was sad that he was the clone. Did we just lie to him and say that he's the real guy?
Yes,
So
but
then
I
he's
think
like more likely to help us.
I think he knows.
It's
because
worth noting.
I think his body is just right here in front of us.
Yeah, that's probably his body.
Yeah, but he won't know that. He's got like no memories. He has no idea what's happening. He has no idea really what this place is.
He's starting to push through now, by the way. It's just like, I'll be there in a second.
I think we just tell him that he's the original. Like, don't let him know that there's a copy, because it might fuck with him. He might like go ape shit. Still got his mastery of magic, so he's still dangerous.
Can I just
Do you want to
use
convince
this
him that
body-
he's the real one?
I moved
Well, I'm
the
just gonna say,
body.
just don't mention.
You're
copies
trying
or,
to-
like,
so you're
clones or
trying to
anything like
hide
that.
I'm trying to conceal the body whilst this conversation is
Rip out,
going.
rip out the record. 29. Rip it out.
You're gonna rip out record 29.
Yeah, rip it out.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, like he's got hold of the book, and
You rip out a record 29.
Yes,
It's
I
just a
rip
piece
it
of
out.
paper.
in
What do
your
you do with
pocket.
it?
I'll just hide it and
Eat
hold it on my
it.
person.
Eat it.
Eat magical paper.
No.
What are you gonna do about
Gain
the corpse?
his memory.
What?
What are you gonna do about the corpse?
I'm
The
hiding it.
corpse? I mean,
Just
there's
standing in front of it. That's not really hiding it.
No,
no,
I'm trying to
the corpse.
conceal
I
it.
think we're just gonna leave it, and I'm gonna
Just-
leave the staff in the spell book as well, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, after a little bit, so you're just gonna wait until he comes through now?
Yeah.
Start helping. Start helping.
Okay.
Yeah, man. You know, just because then it doesn't seem like anything weird's happening. You know?
After a little bit of time,
We can
you
get
do
him
as
to open
such,
this
and and it's like kind of a small door. It's not like the biggest one, but he sort of like pushes things aside. He can't really come through right now. He's like, oh, so have you so is this? Have you found? What's this? What's that thing on the floor?
Some
Hi.
guy that's got your staff. It looks like.
Yeah, looks like you
Stop.
killed something before you lost your memory.
I killed something before I lost my memory.
Well, I don't know. There's a body.
Hard to say, but he has a staff that looks like yours.
Then hand me my stuff. And
Okay, yeah, just take the stuff off the.
both of them are
corpse
ruined.
Well, I give it to him.
You hand back the staff, which has been shattered, like the crystal is like cracked, and the handle itself is broken.
There you go.
And the spell book as well. You hand it to him as well, but it's ripped and torn, and it's different parts of and it's for the most part it's barely anything in it. It's practically empty. And he looks down at it and he just goes like, "But what happened to it?"
I don't know.
You tell us this is your house.
Oh, but
Looks like it's just been ruined like everything else in this house.
I suppose so, but it's not been that long. It's only been 3 months. I don't think that this would these are priceless weapons. I would have thought that they would hold.
I'm gonna try and put record 20 back into the journal.
Record
One
20.
about it being a full year since the failure at the gates of Rizal.
Record 29.
Yeah.
You
I'm gonna try and
20.
put that.
No.
Yeah,
I
20,
have-
just 20.
I have
mean?
29.
Okay, 20. Okay.
So you want to put you want to like show him record 20 along with the journal.
Oh, that says that he's been here for 30 years or
In
something.
the journal, like in like slot 29, in slot 20.
Okay.
Right, put it back in, see if the magic weirds.
It doesn't. At the end of the
Okay,
day,
well,
they're
yeah, okay.
separated.
I'll hand in the record 20 then.
And he starts reading. It's like, oh, a year. Oh.
This is your journal.
As
I
he's
don't-
doing this,
I don't
just
remember
stroking
writing any
his
of
head
this.
slightly to console him.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, your memory's not been great, has it? So, your journal.
Does it not ring any bells for you whatsoever? This house,
I,
this place.
I can't remember. I just like it can be hard sometimes. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Alright.
Does that mean I'm stuck like this?
Maybe
No,
the
I don't
staff
think
can
so.
be
I think we
fixed.
can. There
You're-
must be a
you're-
spell that can undo it. You still have.
Ooh! I
Still,
found
you
a
can
crystal.
still use magic. You just need to find a way of casting as a elk.
I haven't been able to control it. It just sort of happens whenever I've. Oh, yeah, or depending on if I feel threatened or someone else does. I'm sorry. I thought I could help you. I don't think I can.
Maybe we can help you. Maybe we can fix the staff.
What does the
Right
broken
now I'm just
crystal
trying
look like?
to comfort him.
Would the staff have made you able to revert into your normal form? Or
Well,
Who knows? It can only help. But I mean, like, you know, if he's a smart wizard, surely he'd have like a spare crystal around just in case his broke. Maybe he'd have it in his weapons store room, you know,
Yeah, I was gonna say
in easy reach.
I did find a nice little crystal. I don't know if it's of any use to you. Can I give him the
And
crystal?
you do show him the crystal.
Yeah.
That's that's just a that's just used to cool a room.
Well, I'm sorry. I took it.
He sort of like moves off and he kind of like steps to the side. And he goes like and he sits down and he sits down in the corner. And he looks at and he's I don't think I can. I don't know.
Well, I feel
I'm
bad.
sorry. I thought I could help you on your journey. I don't think I can.
Would so I would like to ask you something. I would you have any knowledge of like just spells and what the effects of like maybe altering a spell could do to a person?
Altering a spell is generally quite dangerous. It's never a good idea as a
Do you,
rule.
do you think it could possibly kill a person if they tried?
It depends. Some things are the way they are for the adverse side effects they have on the caster. Other things just because we've decided as the wizarding community that there are things we shouldn't do, and we should never put other people through. Well, what do you mean?
Well, I was just wondering what would happen to somebody if they broke one of these rules. Because if your magic, maybe we could alter it in a way to like get you back to your original form, but if that was going to hurt you, then it's probably not the best idea. I
I
don't know
don't.
if you'd have any memories of doing stuff like that.
I don't know. I think I think I kind of want some time to be alone, if you don't mind. I'm sorry. You can stay the night. Please stay the night. But
While they're talking, because we're not really in the conversation, I'm grabbing Varen by the arm and just grabbing him into the hallway and say, "What the
close the
hell
door.
are we going to do?" No, not really close the door because that's the obvious, but like whisper, "What the hell are we going to do with this?" And I like hold out the folded paper of the record. Like
I,
should
I
he
don't
should he
know.
like is he entitled to know or I mean
I mean, you can. I don't know. It's up to you. Like, do you think we should show it to him?
That's the question.
It seems mean to him in the dark. Now I'm thinking about it. He's not angry. He's just upset.
yeah.
Maybe we could just pretend to find it now. Like pretend we overlooked it and just hand it back to him now.
Yeah, no, we'll just be straight with him.
Yeah.
Mordecai, we found this record, which basically explains your situation here.
Is this?
And I
Wait,
show it to him.
was it pulled from the journal? And
Yes, before you entered, I ripped it out because I was worried about our safety. Seeing you're a powerful mage, and we're just five strangers in a country we don't know. But seeing your reaction to all of this, I think we can trust you with your information about what or who you really are.
and he steps up and he looks at the note. He starts reading it through slowly at first. And at points it seems like he, while maybe mumbling it to himself, he mumbles the same sentence a few times. It's like, but wait, but then, and he sort of like dashes slightly to the side, and he looks in and he goes like, then that's
Yeah.
fine.
It's gonna be okay. Can we give him a hug?
Yeah, you can give him a hug.
Yeah, I give him a hug. I'm like, I'm sorry.
there's some time where he's very quiet, but then after a little bit longer, he sort of lets out a very loud, mournful cry, like as loud as you've ever heard an elk like shout in the woods,
Jesus.
but like right up close.
Right.
That
And
sounds up, bro.
afterwards, he looks out at your group and he says, "I have nothing to offer you. I am. God, this entire place is just a shallow scam made by a fool." And he stands up and he says, I think I need to leave this place. I don't know where I will go, but I can't stay here.
Come with us then.
Come
You can
with
help
us.
us. We want the same thing as you.
What aid would I be?
The same thing as you wanted, and I'm going to point to what like passed him into that room. Like you wanted to get home. You still can. You're still here.
I'm not him anymore.
You are every much of him.
What does Samantha mean to you? Do you remember
Even
Samantha?
more so.
Samantha, I don't know. I can't. How long have I been here?
It seems like you've been here 30 years, right?
That's what the people say in the town.
Then even if I knew this Samantha, then what's becoming of her?
You'll be a grown woman by now.
I have a feeling they may be your daughter. Because we
Well, I
found
guess-
a young girl's
back
diary
If we
in
can.
this house.
Perhaps, yes. Perhaps I can be of some help. Yeah, I'm sure you know my friend, Gimrock.
Ah, yes. It was very useful.
I can be. I suppose I can perhaps be an help and nothing more in your fight against Strahd, but I might be able to find you allies in other places.
Yes.
Yes.
Of
You also
course.
still have your magic, even though you can't control it. It'll still be useful.
And if we find a way to get you out of this form you're stuck in momentarily, we might be able to regain your memory yourself.
Yes, that's something to aim for.
Well, also, you could just make new memories along the line and accept that you are your own elk. My man. Elk.
Perhaps.
My man, Rubidiv.
Yes, I think you're right.
Elks are pretty fearsome beasts, you know?
Yeah.
I need to move on.
Yeah,
I need to
chin
go.
up.
So I need to. I think I need to leave.
Yeah.
And when he says that, in a sort of far more sure of himself than he meant before, there's a rumble around the mansion
Oh.
and a crack,
Ooh.
Oh,
and it
no,
seems
we
like
need to
almost
leave,
as if it's collapsing.
Uh-oh.
Because if you remember, his emotions seem to be quite tightly connected to his magics,
The door.
and he
The
just said
door.
he wants to leave. And
Run! We need to get
so,
out.
well, we need to go. We need to go. And very quickly, what we're going to do is everyone come back.
Oh.
Can't just
I
fucking
was like,
make it.
If he's fucking fled it so far in that time.
I was like,
Start an initiative count. Is what I'm going to do.
Yep.
And I'm fucking just going to count thingy as part of that. And we're going to see exactly. It's just going to be a quick one to see exactly how many rounds it takes to
Oh,
get
can you
there.
undo our...
Undo the previous one. I will. End the combat.
Yes.
Yes. And then I can do it again. Delete or just delete on first. And boom. And then just to see what the order is.
Four again.
Giant elk.
Damn it.
Look at him go.
Oh, Giant Elk's 22, he's gone. He's going to push back the ball.
No. He's not gonna let. He's not gonna.
He
He's
just
not a coward.
blasts out the side of the goddamn thing.
Knocks us over. And
What am I
runs.
doing? Initiative.
Initiative.
Yeah, initiative.
Initiative.
Oh, right.
There.
you,
Okay, yeah.
Do it for Mithrandor as well.
And Gryffindor, yeah. Okay,
Oh,
So-
15.
the area around, there's a rumble, there's a constant like shaking, almost as if the wood is itself is being creaked inwards by the stone. Perhaps it's just the magic itself is retreating into itself. It's impossible to tell exactly what, but regardless, the place around you is it comes like crashing down in different things. So what we're gonna do is every round that you're gonna see how far you're gonna like run as fast as you can using whatever methods you can. And if you happen to trip over or run over other things, and the longer you stay here, it gets more and more dangerous, basically. So if you want to take risks and try and cut corners, go ahead. But doing so might lead to you tripping up or like having issues. Regardless, the elk does not want to like take the front runner, so he just shouts at you all and he says, "Go, go!" And he sort of like runs over to fucking like Cypher, kind of like picks him up with his horns and pushes him forward a little bit. And so I will be right behind you. Don't go ahead. It's Bob's turn.
Oh yeah. What am I doing? I did.
No, you just run out, and
All right,
we'll see
yeah.
see what happens along the way. You have to run exactly your distance, of course. You have a movement distance.
What is my?
Probably be
Wait.
It's to the
It's-
top. It's near initiative.
It
What is
is 25 feet.
And
You
I
can also
ran.
dash as part of your turn as well.
So I ran one. Is one move? Is that like
That's 5
diagonally
feet.
as well, or?
One move diagonally is also 5 feet. The second move diagonally
One.
is 10 feet.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So starting from here,
5.
you went to 40 feet.
Okay, so here somewhere maybe? There?
You have 50 feet if you sprint. If you use the dash action, which you've not really got anything else to do anyway, so you
Oh,
might
yeah.
as well. You can move twice.
I'll
your
do
movement
that.
speed,
So that's
Mhm.
40.
so
Cool.
then you can move another 10.
I guess I
Good.
could go there then.
Yeah, go ahead. I just want to have a little bit of see what happens along the way. In any case, we're going to combat. Moving on. Mithrandor decides to do much the same thing. He moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can actually go further, and considering he's in such a state, he is just going to go for it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He dashes along the way.
Okay.
Where can I see my move? Oh, movement 25. Okay.
Quetzal.
I take ever so slight flight, literally 1 foot off the floor, and go 50 foot.
Where are you going? Are you going this way? Or you? I mean, to be honest, if you want to do, you could like
you have to
fly
flap
out. I reckon.
down the like. You
Yeah,
can go
no,
up
that's
and
where
round.
I was thinking, Jude. I was like, because I can jump and just go
You
out
just fly
that
out.
way. And also the corridor's getting a bit packed, so
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 34, 40. Oh wait, no,
And then you can go another diagonal. I was right.
40, and then
The next one will be 50 because of the second diagonal is an extra 10.
Okay,
So
wait,
you're
in there.
You're actually one book.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, no, that's it. You're in the correct place. Baron.
Okay, I'm using my action in my wild shape. Turn into a boar, which has 40 movement.
Go.
40 feet movement. I can't do my dash yet because I've just used my action.
Yeah.
But I can go 40 feet, so I'll go
Boom.
40 feet from where I am. I'll just keep the same token.
Just do it, yeah, quickly.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I want to like run under his legs, squealing. Just a boar, just.
As the boar squeals under his leg, there's also a swipe from out of the wall by what seems to be the remnants of an empty clothes.
For fuck's sake. There's more!
It's just he swipes at you and then immediately afterwards dissipates into nothing. It seems like the house itself is throwing whatever it can to keep the person here.
Yeah.
Regardless, I'm trying to fucking Baratop. A swipe feature or like it's a fucking grapple, so it would be boom.
Pig! I have to.
As the
Oh,
pig,
that's
I
fine.
assume is not exhausted as well. So oh my god.
I don't know how that works at all. Okay, I guess I just got to do athletics.
Fail. You've been grabbed. You're being carried. The pig is like, and it's just been fucking grabbed by some clothes to hold you in place.
My problem is gonna
and-
be I can't see shit without Mithrandir.
True, actually. Regardless, Cypher, quickly. We might as well just
Got light
finish
as
this
well.
up like as best we can and get to the.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
Cool.
How can you help?
It's the end of round, so everyone roll a dexterity check. And based off of 1, 2, 3,
What do I have to do? Because I'm grappled.
do some maths.
I technically just get hit by whatever it is, because
Yeah, you
I
would
can't
get hit
move.
by whatever it is. Everyone else just do a dexterity check though. You immediately fail it.
Ability
To
check.
see whether or not you get hit by rubble falling from the sky. Dexterity
So-
saving throw.
Saving throw.
What about the clothes?
Do I do normal
It's a saving
disadvantage?
throw.
Ah,
And you wouldn't do it
saving
at disadvantage.
throw.
You would not
Just
do it.
normal, right?
Just normal.
What about the clothes that are grappling onto me?
They're practically they're basically like, they'll die at like quickly anyway.
Fabs,
So.
you always
So
have
if I get hit, they get
advantage
hit.
on dexterity saving throws, I think, right? It's a barbarian.
No, he doesn't have that yet. He doesn't think he has trap sense.
I have some kind of. It said that now I'm level 2. I have something. Where did I see it? Features.
Danger sense.
Danger sense. I have. I don't know what that is. It's.
You get advantage on dexterity and it's from a trap from a source that you can see though.
Oh
And-
yeah.
yeah.
Falling, you could probably dodge
Falling
it
from the
because you're
ground, yep.
like it's
Uncanny
extra nimble.
sense when the things nearby aren't as they should be, giving you
Sure.
an edge when you
I'd count
dodge
that as
away from
advantage.
danger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like feel the
Who's succeeded and who's
rumblings.
failed?
You're like, oh shit.
So,
It's like
what do I
quite-
do?
Just roll again and take the higher of the 2 rolls.
All right. Dex, saving throw, and normal.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
do normal one again. Oh, crit.
Boom.
Actually,
Everyone
you
makes
get-
it.
Nice.
So I guess the next
I
round.
don't.
No, you don't. You fail it. You take a D8.
What about the cloak gets the damage as well?
Yes, it does.
Yes.
We'll take the same damage you do. 3. Anyway, let's moving on. At this point, Mordenkainen decides that what's the fucking best option to get through here? How does he run through? He's just gonna have to fucking force it, and he does decide to force it. He pushes through as fast as he can. He does. It's rough terrain though, so he's like, he can't go in that location because there's too many people, so he runs in here. On to the next person. At this point, it's raised to 2d8 if you fail the dexterity saving throw, by the way.
Right.
So, Fubs, your turn.
So,
Baron is grappled by a guy in front of you.
all right. So I can't really pass him.
You can,
Squealing little pig.
There's a pig being held down by some clothes.
I am gonna try to kill the clothes. To
You
save
do still
him.
have rage, by the way.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to save him.
Mhm.
So.
Just pull him off and
Yeah.
athletics check.
Yeah, that's athletics. Ooh, nice.
And then it needs to do the same thing, which I already know its stats, so let's roll. Let's roll d20. It fails. And it's pulled off of it, and then it merges back into the wall.
Alright, I'm just gonna quickly say, like,
Hmm.
hop on.
Hop
I
on!
can run really fast.
I guess Bubs is
fuck.
small enough.
Yeah, he is small enough to ride. He probably is small enough to ride
I'm
it.
poor. Like,
Quetzal, your turn.
big pig.
Oh, I fly 50 feet and then bonus action dash.
Are you actually? I think you're allowed to do that, aren't you?
I am. I
I
am.
don't
Yeah,
remember.
allowed
you
to
dash
do
and
that.
then dash
You
again.
can go a good 75 feet flying.
Okay.
Which means I'm just going to
75?
transport you to the lower level very quickly because where it is.
I guess we all
I
just
don't
go
know
to
how
the
many
lower level
feet
then.
in the air I am right now.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I'll remember where you are on the lower level, and then I'll transport you over when everyone's here to make it easier.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. 30, 40.
I can move pretty fucking fast out of shit.
You're actually already out.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah,
Can I just be flying, like...
outside, yeah.
Yeah.
In that case, moving on. Varen? You're just
So
gonna...
I'm gonna run
Hobbs
under
is
his
riding
legs.
you.
Yeah, I was gonna run under his legs so he could just use his reactions to just like quickly
He
grab
basically...
on.
Yeah, well, you can just do it as part of his turn, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
All right. So he's on top. I can't really get through this corridor.
Well, you
Have
can
some,
move through the same space as someone, they just move out of the way, right?
Mm.
You're just going faster then.
Okay, yeah. Right, I just go 80 feet then.
Yeah. Go ahead, I'll make Fox follow you.
5, and
Nice.
25, 30,
35.
40, 45, 5.
Am I riding a boar now?
Yes.
Which way do we go out?
You
Awesome.
go right ways,
Yeah.
and then
5,
immediately up,
70,
and then follow it back.
5, 80. Okay, yeah. So
Not
yeah.
that. There, and then at a lower
Here on
level.
the bottom. Lower.
Very quickly. Oh, actually, I don't think I made Midlandor run. He'll just do the same thing. He goes 30, 60. So, and since you are 1, 2, 3, 4, he's actually almost on the same spot as you. So he'll just stay.
Oh, okay.
And I guess that just means that if
Fine.
Cypher wants to dash the exact same distance, he ends up behind him.
Yep.
Everyone do a dexterity saving throw. Who's inside the building? George doesn't have to do one.
Yo!
Yo.
Dexterity saving throw.
And
There's
I
a
will move
pig.
you over. I'll just do this. This is the easiest way of doing it.
Hey, the ball got 16. I got 13, just like
Let's do
running
it.
around with a shirtless barbarian on my back.
Oh god, that is there. Yeah. Boom.
Oh, it's nice to be out in this air, but I'm...
Who failed it? Did anyone fail it? Doesn't seem like it. I don't think I made Mithrandor roll his, so he's gonna have to roll too. Which he
Oh, you're
crits
rolling
the first
private
one.
rolls.
Oh, it doesn't matter. He crit the first one and failed the second one. Which means he takes two.
Oh, there's no encounter active now because we're on a different map.
True. We'll deal with it. I'll just go by the same order, which means that also at the same time our horse boy jumps over. He could move 60 feet. He was there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's out inside the out in the outside area. 6 rather, not 7.
I welcome him.
He sees you at the exit and he looks to the side. And I guess around this time you guys run outside the just out of there, right?
I come in around the corner now. I'll go.
What debris falling from the sky, just like random pieces of wood falling through.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65.
Hello.
75, and then yeah, here we go. So like,
Fucking,
it's like
the
galloping
halfling.
through.
Wait. Pigs have bigger travel distance.
Yeah, I've got 40 movement. 40
Wow.
feet movement, so I can sprint.
So-
I'm just going 80 feet, just
It's a nice
Mithrandor
perk
is
to be
still in the
small
air.
and have
just
That's
And-
hilarious.
nice perks to be small and then be able to ride your friends.
Since,
Yeah,
we're getting to 10, I'm like speeding this up by just taking people's turns for them. You guys are still inside, so give me a roll dexterity.
oh,
Did I roll that much? They took 4 damage. 16.
I guess I can jump off the boar now.
oh, 20, nice. Saved it.
20. And then Mithrandor
You're
has to do
out.
the same dexterity saving throw. He gets a
there
crit.
Oh,
Which
We
means
made it!
did you both make
everyone
it out?
ends up out, and the giant
Hey.
elk leaps past you, so you guys have a place to stand.
As
Nice.
it collapses.
And as it starts collapse. You're all out, and with a decent amount of time to spare, but still, like some stuff nearly hitting you on the head was a bit scary. The entire place starts collapsing in on itself to the point where it basically, it's almost as if it was a break in the rules of reality, and it just starts
Turns
becoming
into-
less and less. The wood sort of like caves on itself, almost like a kind of like it's some sort of black hole of a kind.
Oh,
To the
shit.
point where eventually it disappears into just a sort of block of wood that just lands on the ground. And as you look around, you see that this place it ends and it's just a cavern, completely ordinary, absolutely fine, sort of break in the wall of the ridge outside.
I just turned to the elk and I was like, "See, you're more powerful than you think you are."
Oh, I suppose I am.
Maybe you just do that to Strahd. Just be like, I don't
think
want
him out
Judd
of
to be alive
existence.
anymore. And he kills him and he just dies.
Well, in any case, I suppose I'll walk you back to the lakeside. But I have to go and do some, I suppose, training of my own. I need to go and see the wolves in Gimrock and his friends,
Hmm.
his pack.
Should we go on and move our way to
Yes,
towards that?
we're gonna
village?
probably. I think at this point we're probably gonna be stopping. But
Yeah.
It's 11 already.
yeah. But regardless, you can decide what you want to do in future. Either way, you decided to let the giant elk, Mordenkainen Montague, down like easy in finding out that he was in fact actually dead.
Mm.
And it worked out pretty well. It wasn't the best in the world, but it worked out decently well.
Just need to boost his confidence.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And direct himself. Regardless, he's going to. At this point, he's devoted himself to he's probably not going to journey with you, but he is going to travel around and try and earn you
Assist.
some favor among other people.
Nice. That's good. That's good.
Probably we'll talk about this more next time because I think we can talk about tell Storm what happened.
Yeah.
But regardless,
I have recorded everything, so it's gonna be a video of it.
Neat.
Cool.
That's the Mad Mage of Mount Baratok. You've met him. You talked to him.
Well,
Turns out he's a
met his
very
clone.
depressed guy.
Met his clone, didn't we?
You met his clone, technically. I guess technically this is the Mad Mage. Just the Mad Mage is not Mordenkainen.
Oh yeah.
The
'Cause he's
original.
not alive anymore. Yeah.
Mordenkainen
The
died.
new man.
This is a
It's
new
like his-
man, a simulacrum.
Basically his son. when you think
In a
about it.
way, in a way.
Hmm.
I do
He turned
hate
his son
to
into an elf.
wonder though what would happen if he ever encountered dispel magic.
Oh god.
Oh,
Must
God.
be a powerful mage to cause it then, though.
But like, it must be more than just magic at this point because otherwise.
Oh, I think it's actually
otherwise
probably
him
a
dying
good
would
time.
have broken concentration.
Fobs, can you make a charisma saving throw?
Oh,
Yep. Let's see.
Smoke your pipe, dude. I wanna know what it is.
hey,
Charisma. Where is charisma? There it is.
victory smoke.
Okay, cool. That's it. It's not gonna...
What did I do it for? Oh, you just wanted to.
Oh, no, it's fine. You don't need to.
Oh, okay.
He just didn't pass it. That's what.
Regardless,
He's turning evil.
he's turning evil. It's over. He said
That's it.
he's going to kill everyone in their sleep. Turns out, Mordenkainen,
He's
this is
like
actually part of
Batman.
his plan all along. He was going to backstab you.
Oh shit.
But yeah, that's the end of fucking D&D for this week. Also,
Yeah,
it's probably a good time to introduce to you guys the idea of, well, not right now. We'll do this is all for next time. You do level up. Level up.
Nice.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah.
Level 3.
awesome.
Wait, we're level 3.
You've
Level
reached
3.
level 3. As what
You
happened when it
survived the
comes to you survived the mansion. You talked him down. You managed, and I think when it comes to those sort of scenarios, I don't like to just resolve it with just thralls. Basically, I think at the end of the day, you let him down easy with one thing, and then you just sort of introduce to him the idea that this is actually a little bit worse, and it was a little bit worse, and so you basically talked him slowly out of it, as opposed to just saying, "Oh, roll a dice. Yeah, you failed." He lashes out at you and he kills you.
I think it was.
Yeah.
I thought at first it was a good idea that we were hiding that information, but then I
Yeah,
felt really
same.
bad for him. So I kept
Yep.
trying to ask him questions that might just make him randomly remember without me being that one person in the group to betray everyone.
I felt really bad about it. I was like, oh, he's just really sad.
I know, when
Yeah.
you first came up with the idea immediately, I was just like, well, this is going to be sad. Sad for Mordenkainen, but regardless. You managed to talk him, you gave him
I agree.
confidence about the idea. You said, you can be your own man. You can think beyond your, the person who was here before. And you can go do things whatever you want.
Yeah.
And he's still shaky on that, but he'll learn.
Let's just hope he
Eventually.
doesn't want to be some madman that just destroys this world.
I want to take over the land of Strahd and rule it for myself.
Yeah.
But perhaps in future, we'll see, depending on how he interacts with the rest of the world, what kind of person he
Yeah.
will turn out to be. Maybe it was a terrible error in judgment, and you should have just let him die in this small little corner of the world where no one could be harmed by him.
He's gonna figure out how to make a simulacrum of himself. And he's just
Oh
make
my
him
god.
laugh.
Simulacrums upon simulacrums.
Yeah, and the first thing he does is teach them how to cast simulacrum.
Regardless, yeah.
Nice session.
Cool.
Oh yeah, that's good.
When it comes to
also-
leveling up, we'll try and get that prepped before the start of the next session. I don't know when I'll do it. It's easy.
It's pretty easy. When you just look at your like class, it just tells you exactly what to do. For each
And
level.
yeah, everyone's now fought a little bit with their class on top of being just like talking and stuff like that. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Figured out that I just need to use my talons more.
You can pick things up more. Steal more
I-
things.
There's not been many traditional fights yet. I'm
I-
more
hasn't.
with like a.
I need to fix my spell list. I have nothing to help.
Yeah, you have all buffs. You've got no direct damage.
Yeah, that's just something that you figure out as you play. Like you just figure out which ones you prefer, because you can always switch them out every like long rest. You can just.
Combat was fun. I was on fire. I crit and
Yeah,
high,
you crit and just obliterated one
I
of
fucking
those.
carried all of you.
Yeah. Get
I-
carried, noobs.
Was the secret healer, so
Yeah, it turns out if you believe hard enough, anything is possible in the
Yeah.
lands of Barovia.
Just
I don't know.
throw
You
in
might,
some
you might
holy
want to go
water.
and ask the bishop dude about that. Maybe he
Yeah.
just had healing water.
Maybe you're a gifted one. Maybe you can become some kind of holy bird.
well the thing is I'm
Why
gonna
not?
have to ask Mythindor next time he's awake to get me some more holy water, because he can make it
Yeah.
as a paladin.
You can
Actually,
seem
wait.
like an addict. I just need a little bit more.
Cypher
Please.
can also make it as well as a cleric, can't he?
What?
I
can.
need more.
Give me holy water.
Holy water? No, I can't. I don't have the spell for it.
Do you not?
Hmm.
Can you...
Oh wait, I can switch it around. Do you really need holy water?
Always. I've used holy water twice now.
Because it takes some time. Hold on, I need to check.
Holy water addict.
Takes an hour. It's look. Don't.
It's a
Don't bring it up.
ritual, but I don't know which spell it is again. Hold on.
Drink
Start a
that
ritual
Jesus
now and
juice.
it will be done for the next session.
Cleric, level 1 spells.
I've got the flask.
It's ceremony? No.
It says a ritual. Takes
That's
1 hour to
ceremony.
perform and uses 25 GP worth of powdered silver. I've got some silver.
We should
Yeah, to
probably
find
do
some
that when we
powdered
come
silver.
back to some kind of
25
town or
gold
something.
pieces worth. That's a lot of silver.
Oh
Big
no,
up
it
to
is
silver.
it,
Well,
it
that
is
is a lot
it
of
is
silver.
ceremony. It is ceremony. Bless water. You touch one vial of water and cause it to become holy water.
That's an
Damn.
expensive vial of water.
That is a
Twenty-
lot of...
Yeah,
You
25
could just do
piece.
that and you could make a business. Sell them for 50.
Yeah.
It consumes the silver, you know that, right?
And we'll
So
buy a car.
basically-
Yeah. We'll buy a car and we'll just go around. We'll buy shitloads of silver and then we'll just sell it for more.
Yeah.
We'll go and sell it to the people of Barovia.
You're gonna go make a business in Barovia. You're gonna
Yeah.
take down Strahd with economics.
Exactly. We're gonna take all of his money.
Just buy his land, throw him out.
His hand. He can't rule the land of Barovia if I rule the land of
I own his
Barovia.
castle now.
I'm not gonna be a holy water manufacturing plant.
Aggressive
Just,
takeover.
I'm just gonna say that in advance.
Okay.
We could save Barovia.
Shape Barovia with fucking democracy and economics. We'll make this world a meritocracy, and they'll like it.
It's funny how that's the solution to most D&D problems, though. Like in our last campaign, it was just, there's a problem here. Let's just start a riot. Let's just
Start a
an
riot.
uprising.
Yeah, that's what you did. You got. I mean, to be fair, it worked out pretty well. I think you nearly died at one point to a giant exploding spider, but
Oh yeah, that was after. Yeah, and then when the hit me with spells, and I couldn't get close to it.
you,
We had
you
some
ran up to
near-death,
it, you hit it on the
uh,
head, and just it exploded, and then fucking you nearly died. I think you had a permanent injury off of that, didn't you?
Oh,
Like
it
your
was just, like,
skin was just
third-degree
constantly
burns.
burning. Yeah.
We had some near death to like dusty clothes today. So
Nice.
True. True.
Well,
Grandma's
Well,
robe.
dusty clothes and a sword stab at the wrong moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bird
Alright,
with.
Mistakes
gonna
are
go.
made. Yeah, I need
Yeah,
to go
we're all
pee so
just chilling.
badly. So,
All right.
Bye.
Good
Thank
session.
you.
GG's.
Right.
Next time.
See ya.
bye.
See ya.
Bye guys.
See ya.
Bye
Later.
bye.